Like, if someone actually knows me, that was enough information to know who I am. Alright, where are we? So we got this one. So we're doing this weird Mason system. I don't know what that means. Alright, so we unlocked this thing. So I guess go to this weird place. I want to switch in my water. Wow, that's a pretty nice prison cell. Where's my water? Oh, there it is. It's further back. I swear my water gets further back every day. Where's that cup holder? What if I move it closer? Why does it keep sliding backwards? Alright, there we go. Cup holder. They have a little bird. Well, isn't this an unexpected surprise? Wait, this is the guy that shot the guy in the basement. What errand brings you down to my cramped confines? Gavin. Is your idea of revenge, Phoenix, right? Putting on some lotion. Revenge for the events that took away your attorney's badge 7 years ago? My past lied my logic, straight and true. Nothing's changed. All I did was point the finger of justice in the proper direction. Fine. I'm glad we could have this little tete-a-tete, right? Oh, by the way, I did take my pill again. I had such good sleep, I really want more of it. This might be the addiction to like sleeping aids that they talk about, but I felt so good today that I want more of it. I want more. I may, during my week off, I may try different times taking my pill and seeing if that makes a difference. Like, you know, I could take it right before bed. That's the thing. My doctor said take it in the evening, but that's a long time. Like, evening? Should I take it like evening? Should I take it like, you know, right before bed? Most people I know that take things for sleeping take them like 30 minutes to an hour before bed. Should I take it then? I don't know. It's complicated. I looked up online and everyone disagrees. Like, there is no consensus. Like, I looked at, it's not an uncommon medication. I don't want to talk about what it is, but I looked it up and people are like, oh yeah, I take it like 12 hours before I want to wake up. Okay, and other people are like, no, I take it right 30 minutes before I go to bed. And I take it literally right before I go to bed. Like, it sits in my nightstand and just boom, pop it. And I sleep great. So I don't know. Nobody agrees. The pill bottle says take it in the morning. That's stupid, but whatever. I think they just didn't say. I think my doctor just didn't specify time. But whatever. Whatever. You look well, Phoenix, right? You too, Gavin. Did I scare everybody off with my talk of real life? I'm sorry. Everybody went away. Oh, I guess Zelg's still working. And most people are here for chess puzzles, I guess. You too, Gavin. I talked to Gavin. Life has been full of surprises for both of us. I have no doubt you never expected to lose that attorney's badge of yours. And I bet you never expected to wind up here. Shady Smith, what's the name of the man you killed? Did you know who he really was? Who he was? Is that Grammary, you know, the defendant? I remember him, of course. Would you say Smith was Zach? Impossible. Don't even try to tell me it was a coincidence. What did I just say? Life is full of surprises. Don't you think? At that trial, you were arrested and found guilty. But your motive was never made clear. A mistake I plan to remedy. You're not an attorney anymore, Phoenix, right? What possible conclusion do you think this investigation of yours can lead to? I killed a man named Smith with a bottle because I am an evil human being. Isn't that enough? Not for me, it isn't. I need to know why you did it, Gavin. What's your reason for murder? You didn't just brain a guy with a juice bottle for no reason. Tell me why you did it. It makes so much more sense if it were wine. I mean, come on. Who goes to a club and plays poker all night and doesn't drink? Oh, I guess he is working. So technically, I guess that would make sense. He doesn't want to drink. Anyway, I did it. Persistent, aren't you? I came here because I remembered something. The night of our game. Zach Grammy mentioned your name, Gavin. Oh, that reminds me. I saw a familiar face as I entered the restaurant. He did not seem to notice me, however. Gavin. I believe he was his name. After that, he was killed, and I asked you to help me. Because I remembered your kindness back when everyone had turned on me. I seemed to be in a bit of trouble. Something like that. Dead. Someone hit him hard. Me? Please. The cops should be here in a minute. I'm in your hands. She'll come to that. I have to know. Why did you kill Shady Smith? No, Zach Gramry. Oh, speaking of which, I am still planning on, so I am going to try drinking 2 sodas a week instead of 1. So I'm thinking that the nights will be like Thursday when I get to watch anime, and Sunday when I'm doing video editing. I think that that'll be a good... I was already doing Sunday. But I think the anime is a good time to have soda. 1 soda. So I can pretend to be one of those fat anime nerds, just drink soda and eat Cheetos all day. No offense to anybody that likes soda and Cheetos. Or is overweight. I'm just, you know. I'm being mean. Don't mind me. Well, whoa, I've never seen Cyclops like these. Dark, cold, full of despair. Can I even unlock these things? Probably. Something wrong, right? No, it's nothing. You shouldn't push yourself so hard. Life is to be taken easy, you know. He's doing his nails. What? I don't understand this picture. Wait, I can't even use the Bagatama on that. Okay. Oh, there's the... you recall that case 7 years ago. Ah, yes. The trial where Zach Gramry pulled his famous vanishing act. My brother won his fair share of praise and adoration for that trial, as I recall. Genius prosecutor reveals crooked attorney, was it? That was when I met you, wasn't it? Was it now? The Bar Association Review Board voted unanimously for the strictest punishment. Unanimous. Save for one dissenting opinion. Yours. It's my brother who was responsible for putting you in that position, after all. 7 years have been friends. And yet, I still don't understand you. You're right, your friendship toward me was never pure. You suspected me then, as you still do now, don't you? Honestly, right now, I'm not sure what I think. So we can't do anything with that, so I guess we might as well leave. So why did we come here? Why did we come here? I don't remember what we needed. We needed to unlock something here, but we needed... He had a bunch of locks, I remember. Was it like 4? Yeah, we got 4 here. The trick up his sleeve. I haven't seen my pants on this one. There must be a path leading from evidence to the truth. That's what I'm gonna find. Let someone take life, even not one not long for the world. As I have someone to commit murder. Yes, our mentor has found upon dramatic moves and dramatic finalities. The guy's wish. His life was taken. I actually think, you know, I hate to be the person, but I kind of wonder if maybe they should have, like... Okay, for example. You murdered a person on, like this person. He had 3 months left to live. So maybe put him in jail for like 6 months. You know? 6 months in jail. You know, punishment. What reasons could be so powerful as to go over someone committing murder? I guess it was a matter of life or death. Can I explain? Troop lived in a world of showmanship. The flashier the better. And flash yourself means danger, doesn't it? Let's make this as pain as possible. If you have proof of this danger, then show it. There's no way. Can I save? No, I can't save here. I know we literally just started up, but I'm gonna save. I'm not sure we have enough to break this guy. I'm not sure we have enough, but we're gonna give it a shot. Wrong button. Let's go. Prove the danger, show it. Ah, and this is your idea of danger. No, I agree, Mr. Valiant. In my opinion, I say there's something far, far more dangerous. That is you. Ah, crap. Don't think you make mistakes. Think deadly. And what's more deadly than a fatal accident? Good source for all the Grand Race problems. Well, why, that's one of ours. Especially designed for your show, I gather. Single bullet, one shot. What are you suggesting? We're magicians, Mr. Wright, not murderers. I'm not crying murder, Mr. Valiant. I'm crying something far more tragic. An accident. Zack and Valiant's quick draw shoot him. How long has it been since those shots were last heard? Was the shoot him canceled because someone might get hurt? Of course, what other reason could there be? Well, it could have been canceled because someone had already been hurt. Fascinating, my Faustian forging friend. But tell me, what can you prove with a single pistol? Well, tell me what would have happened if there had been an accident. What if one of your bullets took a life on stage? Morse Magic's not concerned with what-ifs. Concerned with precision. Precisely whom do you claim we shot? Choosing the right path. Just hope he walks it with me. Life was sacrificed so the show might go on. And this show it was. But that's Zack Grammy's wife, and Trucy's mother. Thalassa, I believe, was her name. Ah, Alcazar! Okay, so I threw it a little too early. But how can you say this? How can you say she was struck by one of our bullets? It's on denial mode, eh? Thalassa was at the greatest risk of being shot. This clearly shows just how much danger she was in. Alright. Also, I printed the evidence for it in court. Okay. I don't know if we have the evidence for this. I don't have the evidence, but we talked about it. I don't have it. I'm missing something. All that effort, I got nothing. Alright, we can press over here. Wait, can we present something? What do you think about this? Oh, we said we get her attention. Alright, we're not making any progress on her. Alright, we got nothing for her. But we can't do anything here either, can we? We can't do it. Wait, we don't have the Borscht Bowl Club either. Hold on, let's go there. Hold on. Let's check here first. Okay, let's give it a shot. This might give us the trick so we can take back. Yeah, this was like at 3, so that might be the best way to go. No more power truces. Blah blah blah. He just shows a hand and I say, yeah, myself knows the power Trucy does. Why's that? Maybe she's got a power from her mother. Lassa Grammary? When I speak of that, Lassa is officially missing, correct? I think I know why you don't want to talk about her. Three of you were the team once. Not that the entire country doesn't already know this. At your peak, you were the biggest stars around. Yeah, there's another story behind the fame. One that not many know. Thalassa lost her life during a rehearsal. She and Valiant Grammary's bullets. It was an accident. It wasn't me. I'm gonna shoot my dear Thalassa. I'm sure Valiant would say the same thing. Well, it's just like another murder I might mention. Damn you. Her eyes, I loved Thalassa's eyes. I think they could read my mind. It was frightening. Yet there was a warmth in them that felt like an embrace. She's dead. And Magnifique Grammary has joined her. So the only one with her power left now is Trucy? Mr. Zack? I do not know. I don't need any power to see through that one, buddy. There's someone else. Someone other than Trucy. Someone who inherited Thalassa's power. How would I know? Here's your slim. Take a miracle to learn the truth. Maybe one's already occurred. Someone else with this power. I know who. Bam! I don't know, maybe? Tell me, what do you think the meaning of that magic is? Huh? Simple. The magic is to make miracles happen. Not something an amateur can achieve. Or you, apparently. I need to make miracles already occurred. I've known it all along. In fact, it would take a miracle for me to mess this one up. Know who the other one with the power is. Chase your slim and take the miracle and the truth. Who? Wait, Apollo? Meekins, it's Meekins. This boy? His name is, I forget. Something weird. Who could he be? An attorney. Attorney? I know someone I went to visit a friend's law offices. So, what are we to make of this, oh great ex-attorney? You can show me pictures of strange boys all you like. Okay, that's a little awkward. But you could at least say something like, I'm this boy, I could use a laugh. Perhaps you wouldn't laugh if you knew the facts. This might not be 100% proof, but it's close. There's a link between this boy and Thalassa. Actually, it's more of a ring. A ring? That's to refresh your memory. So I happen to have evidence showing this missing link. Do I? What do I have? I don't have anything. Ah! Okay, you can't break that one yet. So let's go here and... But we can't break this either. Think about this, Gavin. I already remind you, I'm not a free man. I care little about the outside world. Say advances in chair technology. No information. No good. I mean, where are we supposed to go? I mean, try to go back here. Like, can we examine? This painting here. Ah, that's one of mine. It's an illustration for a book. It's not on sale yet, of course. I thought it might be a good business. My father, I'd like to be able to put food on my daughter's table. Not a feeling I know anything about, at least not yet. Going home by any chance? Or no, I was just checking out the door. Oh, good thing I'm far too stubborn to take hints like that. Paints are scattered all around, probably the ones he's currently using. Something very artistic about a messy room. Not to see anything compared to my office. Guess that'd make my office a masterpiece. These gizmos for painting. They're pretty elaborate. Those aren't for painting, they're for analyzing. Make composition, age, every conceivable angle. It was a forgery trade, I guess. Maybe I'll just sidle on over here for a closer look. That's an awfully small frame. What's that inside it? A stamp? Oh, please don't touch that. I'll get in trouble. The stamp belongs to Vera, you see. She always puts it somewhere she can see it. That's Valent, the Grammys, isn't it? Post office issued that commemorative stamp last year, when the Grammys were at the height of their popularity. Not anymore, now that one of them has vanished off the face of the earth. I went to see one of their shows when she was quite small. She's been a dedicated fan ever since. She watched them every time they came on TV until the end. I see. It's quite hard to come by, I hear. I still wonder how she got her hands on it. We got something to open her up, I think. Oh, it's not framed. We're gonna stamp the Grammys inside. Okay. Is you and Vera? Yes. Yes, we took that one quite recently. I know I'm a painter. Why not paint a portrait instead? Never been that good at people, unfortunately. Alright. Should we practice? What's this red envelope? Ah, don't touch that. That's it's quite important. Painter's face just changed hues. Guess I better behave, though it's tempting to just grab it. That's a pretty bottle. I don't touch that, please. I'll get in trouble. Belongs to Vera, you see. She always puts it somewhere she can see it. She looks at it often. It's a light pink fluid inside. Nail polish, I'm guessing. That's a weird bottle for nail polish. A weird bottle. Okay, I think we have something to, some finished paintings stacked here. They don't look all that bad, really. I'll sell you one for 50 cents. That's okay. They look kind of heavy. Oh. I need to work on the sales technique a bit. You know, if somebody were selling artwork that looked decent for 50 cents, I'd buy it. Paints and pigments are lined up on the shelves. Some noticeable gaps. Embarrassing, but I can't afford all the paints I want. Just buying the ones I use my own money. See how you want to do that, sure. But you've heard that you can make any color, as long as you have the 3 primary colors? What's a lie? Poor guy. Okay. Let's present the stamp to her. And then there's this. My stamp. Hey, she spoke. She could talk. Yes, this stamp. How can I keep her talking? Great magicians, aren't they? Isn't your memory amazing? Ah, yes? Oh, I especially like those two, Zach and Valent. I mean, they're just so magical. Aren't they? Aren't they? Yeah, whenever I go to one of their shows, I'm like, whoa, magic, you know? Me too, me too. I love them. They're so cool. Hey, we gotta open up. See, there's a lesson for everyone. If you can find common ground with someone, even if it's just something little, it really helps, you know, to get the conversation going. It's like magic. Yeah. All right. She's talking. Not saying much. but it's a start. I saw them with Father the other day. Opening ceremony at the Grammar Museum of Magic. Grammar Museum? They have one of those? Guess it makes sense now that they have their own commemorative stamp. So have you been to one of their shows? Just once, when I was little, with Father. Grammary's on stage, it's like a dream. Disappearing, reappearing, cutting apart, putting back together, they do it all. Yeah, maybe you can keep telling me stuff like that. You know, about Zack and Valiant, maybe? Oh, sure. Alright, better get asking before you change your mind. They're the best in the world, huh? Oh, you mean Troop Grammary? Of course. Why gave it to me? Your father? But I asked him about it. He didn't know how you got it. I guess I just took it. Yeah. Took it? Father got a letter. From that person. That person? You mean that letter's from the client? Oh, we talked about the Grammarys forever that day. I think that's when I was hit that stamp. I didn't want to just send it back, so I took it. They're a sneaky one, this client. So they were trying to get on our good side. I don't go outside much. I like to paint in here. Why don't you like the outside? Because it's hot, it's dirty, and it's full of, like, awful stuff. Inside is much better. There's bad people out there. Exactly. Well, true, but there are lots of good people, too. Actually, I should tell you. She was almost kidnapped once. Kidnapped? Since she's been, well, you can see for yourself. She used to leave the house. I see. Wait, that doesn't make sense. She went to the Grammar Museum. With you, in fact. Ah, yes, actually, she was quite insistent on it, much to my surprise. That was the first and last time she expressed such a desire to me. That person gave me a good luck charm. Good luck charm? When I absolutely had to go outside. Yes, apparently, she received something. A gift. From the client, actually. She won't tell me what it was. Father, I told you to keep that a secret. That client, huh? This I have to hear about. I said about forgeries. So your father tells me you're good at painting, all sorts of things. I really like painting. A lot. Father's always very happy when I paint them exactly the same. So you did this, too? Oh yes, that was my first job. Your first? All I used to do was paint the same thing I saw. This was totally different. Pen slips in the way the writer held the pen, and the pressure on the nib. I had to use a microscope and analyze it on the computer. She seemed happy. Odd, her work was the last nail in the Grammar coffin. I guess no one told her. So, you met the person that asked you to do this job? And you talked to them? What's this about a good luck charm you received? I can't talk about it, eh? If I do, it won't work anymore. That's what I was told. You really have to know. Okay, only two. Right, time to do some psych unlocking. Let's go. There's only two. There's just two. Client. So you trust this client quite a lot, in fact. Because they gave you the stamp? No, that's not why. They listen to me. To my problem. Problem? That keeps her inside all the time? Don't go outside if you don't want to. Yes, they told me. But when I would absolutely have to go out, all I had to do was use good luck charm. A good luck charm? That your client gave you? I think I know what your client might have given you, actually. Is this your good luck charm? It's the hand thing. Why don't I have that in my thing? Really? That's not my thing? I know what we gotta do. I know what we gotta do. Because we saw it here. It was here on the table. thinking, what self-respecting man wants to use nail polish? Not really. I know appearances are a big thing with you. You know what I say? One cannot live a beautiful life without beautiful nails. First rate in all things. Except nothing less. It certainly does look like it's first-rate nail polish. I like the sparkly bottle. It's crystal. You're so drawn to it. Please, have one. It's on me. There it is. Alright, we also want to look at this letter. It's almost been bothering me since I came in here. It's not nice if you get other people's mail. You get mail here in jail? That I do, though they read first, apparently. So I'm allowed the pleasure of correspondence. Packages and the like are a different matter, however. It looks like sneaking a peek is out of the question. Oh well. Alright, we'll go back. So we're gonna take this thing from the future back to the past, somehow. Alright, let's talk, and then present the thing. I would say the controls feel a little bit smoother than previous games. Just as client, quite a lot, in fact. They listen to me, took my problem. I know how. Good luck, charm. Good luck, charm. This was what they gave you, wasn't it? Ah, the same bottle's over there on your desk. Your good luck charm, right? I heard once. Cosmetics were once thought to ward off evil. I'll play a game that explained how. Maybe. It's a magic bottle that has the power. Ah, of course it does. I'll just refrain from commenting anymore on that one. I think I know who gave you that bottle, actually. The one who asked you to do this job. Was this the client? This man is a friend of mine. Know him? His name's Christoph Gavin. He's a lawyer, actually. I promised. I promised not to tell. So our friend, the one who's been our friend for 7 years, set us up. We refilled our bar. That's good. Multiple timelines. Oh, yeah. Go back and forth. Back and forth. Sorry, I can't talk about the client. I promised. If I break my promise, the spell won't work. I don't need a name anymore. I've got my answer. Be confident in this charm, then. I think they might be the devil. Huh? Or maybe an angel. Well, what do you mean? I saw it. Or I think I saw it. When they gave me this, I saw the devil's face. Are you saying the client's face was like the devil's? No, the client was gentle, with a gentle smile. You know, I've thought about this, you know, logically. From what I can tell, the devil actually, from the stories, I'm not like, I don't want to be blasphemous, I don't want to be like this, but from what the stories seem to be, the devil actually liked people, loved people. And, want to play Zero Escape? I mean, I probably will one day. This guy has to be requested, but, so, the devil being nice and giving gifts is perfectly in character, in my opinion. Because, from what I understand, one of the things that made, you know, in the Bible, what made Lucifer fall was that he objected to how poorly God was treating humans, and he wanted them to be treated better. You want fire and brimstone, you go to God. You want, you know, kindness and like, for example, the whole thing with the Garden of Eden, where, you know, the forbidden fruit. Oh, here's a gift of knowledge. You should know this. You know? Did he ruin the innocence of people? Yeah, but it's like teaching a kid about the dangers of, like, strangers. Are you ruining the kid's innocence? Yes. But in your opinion, is that the best thing to do for them? Also, yes. So, I don't know. In my opinion, take it with a grain of salt. I do think we need to go brush. It is past time. So I'll be right back, okay? We go brush. I am back. We still got another minute and 6 seconds. I came back really fast. And I'm definitely not playing RuneScape on my phone, okay? Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not playing RuneScape on my phone. Doing some fishing. And I mean, I'm not doing some fishing because I'm not playing RuneScape at all. Ba, 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 ba. I should show at the end of today, I should show where we are. I haven't progressed much because I haven't had time to play. I usually, like, normally I try to play a little bit after stream, you know, just to wind down for bed. But I just haven't felt like it lately. No, you don't. You're not on. How could you see me? How could you see me? I'm not on. It's impossible. I mean, you're not on. I mean, I'm also not on. So maybe you are on, but I don't see you because I'm not on. I'm invisible. All right, we have 5 seconds. All right, 2 seconds. All right, we're back. Ba, ba. No, the client was gentle with his gentle smile. So, where'd you see this devil then? It was so quick, I don't remember well. But that's when I knew that person wasn't like the other people. That's why I believe in my good luck charm. I'm not sure what this devil she saw was. But it's pretty clear that Christoph Gavin has her charmed. Well, I think that's all. So I'll be leaving now. I'm sorry for what happened. If you want to apologize, try my client, Zach Gramery. Did I do something bad? What makes you think that? Your eyes. They're sad. Very sad. I'll put on my smile next time I come, promise. Hope to see you smile then too, Vera. Oh, okay, she's smiling now. Take care. Thinking back on my first encounter with the young forger. It was something of vital importance that day. Of course, by the time I realized it, it was already too late. Okay, check mark. Alright, let's see. Do we have something for here? Yeah, you don't want to burn out. Take it nice and slow. I mean, you could maybe try to get with Rowan and try to work together. You know, because I think you feel like... I think he's feeling a little bit, perhaps overwhelmed. Perhaps he just needs some company. But one thing, one advantage of the group. Okay, so one thing you could do, from based off the discussion I heard, if he wants to level ranged attack, you guys can fight the same thing. So you could be fighting it in melee, and he could be fighting it at ranged, and you basically protect him. Classic Fox. Look at that. So what are we doing here? No, we don't have the trick now. We can't do that yet. Let's go back here. What do we have here? Wait, is this one we need to trick? Which one do we need to trick? Receiving cards again? Fox in the living room? Fox on the big screen! I knew I'd make it someday. Are you all for Eric? Is everything better now? Hope everything's better. I don't think it's gonna work. No, this is the one that needed the thing, right? I represent this. Ba ba ba. Accident. Fasting. My frosting time can prove a single pistol. Tell me what happened. Alright, here we go. Box on trading cards? That'd be cool. Will they be worth anything because I'm not a dragon? No, it doesn't work. We don't have anything that shows. We need more evidence, so I think we need to go back to the future. We gotta go back, Marty! Back where? Back to the future! This guy. Alright, let's go. Alright, you making progress? Alright, blah blah blah. The gun again. There's the gun, right? We were a team once. Blah blah blah. Thanks, it wasn't me. How could this shoot? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we already did this. Okay, what now? I don't know. There's someone else. Someone other than Trucy. Someone in the head. Ah, haha. How would I know? Just slam. Take a miracle. This boy? Random boy. Shouldn't be strange boys I like. Should at least say something like, I'm this boy. I just perhaps should ask me the facts. More of a ring. A ring? Doesn't refresh your memory. A ring. We don't have a ring. Alright, do we need to look around? Where are we gonna look? Can we go to one of the other locations? Alright, we need to save, I think. Because we gotta take some risk here, because I'm not making any progress. But I don't have any, like, I don't have anything. I don't have any rings. Oh, wrong button. I mean, could there be clues here that we've already been to? No, that looks out of place. Is there anything else here? Strange, you know, here I am a solitary and yet the books keep piling up. Like you've got more than books up there. It's my collection. A few friends on the prison staff. They show me a little kindness. Just little? Why'd you get a bird? Some chair, just look at it makes me want to take a seat. I have to add a whole digit to the price of one of my office chairs. Your incredible chair is the most valuable thing in the world. I got 2 digits to the price of the standard prison issue chair for this. And chairs don't look so bad either. Maybe I should redecorate. Miss Rose is taking care of this room here. Ah yes, she's surprisingly delicate, you know. I was careful tending, but she is my best friend, as they say. Best? Oh, now I'm starting to feel bad for you. Oh, of course. You're known to bite if handled roughly. Did your Rose bites? I'm speaking of the photo next to Rose. Arturo, Bongo, cute but feisty. Maybe dog has its thorn. Think about this, Calvin. I can't live about last. Alright, so not getting anything out of him. Alright, there's nothing I can do about this log. What do we do? I feel like this is where we gotta go. I wish they would stay broken. So I don't have to break them again every time. Alright. Represent that. Alright. Blah, blah, blah. I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't know what I'm missing. I mean, I haven't done anything here to look around. Do I happen to have the evidence? I don't think it's any good. Ah, Mr. Zach, this faces your response, Mr. Attorney. Say I would laugh if I knew the facts, right? Yeah. Most nice not to fill your hand advance, Mr. Wright, which I've just done, clearly. Question is, do I have a trump card in here somewhere? I don't have the evidence. How do I get it? See, it comes as quite a surprise. I never knew you played anything else if I could, believe me. There's something you can help me with. Do you think you could make that piano disappear? Help out in a lot of ways, really. Ah, ha, ha. You say the funniest things with the strangest face. You always tell me that, except I wasn't joking. What do we do? I mean, try pushing him. We haven't made any progress. Okay. I keep doing this every time. Alright, let's go. Wait, this maybe? Mr. Wright, I envy you. Here's your chosen profession is far more lenient than mine. What do you mean? Just a single misstep can be fatal. Mistake can be fatal for an attorney, too. Also can. The stamp? True Gary's performances were very, very popular. It's popular they even made a commemorative stamp at the height of your fame. You're not merely the latest craze. We were an age, a golden age. It's all here on the stamp. It's Thalassia, yes? Look, just mother is missing, I hear. What happened to her? I don't know. Our memory is still locked up. There's one thing you're failing to address. What's that? Say, our troop was a world unto itself. Our leader, Magnifi, was so inclined he could hide anything he wished with his ease. Mr. Wright didn't have hidden a crime, making him an accomplice. Not a great foundation for blackmail. That's got a point. When the troop members died in an accident, and Magnifi covered it up, this is becoming a question. Not the right address for Mr. Wright? So close, there has to be something. About how Thalassia's death could affect Zack and Val's relationship with Magnifi. Still have something to say. I can possibly prove more than you already have. We want Thalassia's accident tied to your hands so completely. Oh, 50-50. King person? Apollo? Let's go for it. I'll take a little knowledge of the players who practice this one. Let's sacrifice to have both your hands. Nature proves why Magnifi held so much power over you. Ha 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 ha. He said the name? Of course not. You'll never make a good blackmail artist, never. What name? Magnifi? should have been considering, actually. Troops are tight-knit until it's all about the people involved. Personalities, their histories. Those thoughts are really. It's in your eyes. Okay. Nope, no good. The wife? You need the wife? Okay, fine. Wasn't a question of who shot Thalassa. Thalassa herself is the problem. What? Do you mean? She's that Grammy's wife, Truce's mother. And Manfred Grammy's only daughter. Irk, it was a terrible accident. The two of you killed her mentor's only daughter. That was the key to the Magnifie's power over you. I don't know what was. It was an accident. You're right. Okay, my bad. Oh, well, I got 3.5 back? Or 2.5 back? There's no proof. None at all. But Thalassa went missing. And your mentor blackmailed both of his disciples. It doesn't take a genius to put one and one together. Ours was a complete complex family. You mean Troop Grammary? The master of Magnifie Grammary, his only daughter, and his 2 disciples. That sounds like a recipe for disaster, doesn't it? Don't be tempted to fall too flights of fancy. Yes, there was an accident. That is all it was. An accident. Second violence toward divorce. The guns blaze, the bullets fly straight toward that beautiful body on stage. And crash, sing, pow into everything but her. Now that's magic. Happened one day when we were practicing. Same trick with a new twist. And tragedy. As for whose bullet stole Thalassa's life, we shall never know the answer. Thalassa disappeared from our lives, and Zack was bereft of his wife. Truce lost her mother. Magnifie his daughter. And that led to blackmail, I take it. It's all part and parcel of darkness that comes with the curtain falls. Why did Magnifie Grammary try to cover up the accident? It was his own daughter who died. All I can say is it was a critical time for Troop Grammary. Passing of the torch from Magnifie to Zack and Valent. We all sacrificed so that it might be a success. Thalassa's death was the greatest sacrifice of all. Yet, even when her life was extinguished, her presence was not. What do you mean? In time, we, myself, and Zack found we could no longer oppose Magnifie's wishes. Magnifie forced us to perform his art for his benefit. I see. I guess I can understand. But he did lose his only daughter. Did you not find cowardice in his actions? Huh? To decide to hide the truth of your own daughter's death is one thing. But then to hang that death on his guillotine above our heads? Things were dark behind the scenes in Troop Grammary, that's for sure. Does Trucy know? She's not told, naturally. Who would want to know that her father might have taken her mother's life? True. I had not thought of that accident for a very long time. I'm sorry to dredge up the old memories, but this has helped a lot. Not to find Magnifie's Slayer, I should think. True. Ah. After that accident, there was one who came sniffing quite persistently. A reporter? He called himself a newsman at the time. Often I spied him lurking about the dressing room, doing his research. Would you happen to remember his name? What was his name? Sorry, I have forgotten. In the course of his interviewing, he became quite close to my partner, Zack. I liked him not. I see. His name, I do not recall, but his scent, the cloying aroma of mint. Yes, whenever he smiled, which was far too often. I see. Thanks for your help. It's no good to interfere with the past, Mr. Wright. You will not uncover answers, only wounds. I'm sorry. I began to notice a dark curtain hanging over the Troop Grammary, and I began to realize what I had to do. I had to protect Trucy from that darkness. Porter had mentioned. Newsman, I never learned who that was at the time. But I've got a pretty good idea who it is now. That smile and the sickly sweet smell of mint. Last false thin thread connecting Zack Grammary to this world. Sooner or later, I'd have to track him down. And I think sooner, because I think we cleared out the past. Past is done. I said done with the past for now. I didn't click that, it auto went. Alright, well. Alright, so we need to get the ring. We need to find Apollo's ring. Eh? Well, what do we have here? Remember me? Of course I remember you. Journalist meets ex-attorney in bar, end quote. That's what you're doing here? Mr. Mishimo's poisoning his daughters. Oh yes, I know. Oh, how I know, yes. It's caused me no end of grief, to be honest. Journalist wishes he could track down the case just a little quicker. End quote. Were you on the trail of the case this whole time? Zach Gramley was a good friend. Zach said something to that effect back at the Bourse Club, Bull Club. What a character, what a man. A little, no, a lot, no, extremely rough around the edges. You think I could ask you a few questions? Oh, you serious? I mean, usually the interviewer, I'm not the interviewee. Journalists ask questions, not the other way around. End quote. Fine, shoot, I don't care. People have been asking all sorts of things lately. Let's ask. It was tragic what happened to Drew Misham and his daughter. Forgery is a serious crime, and they paid the price. You know what related to them though, don't you? Yes, a forged diary page. Then I interviewed him. I found out something about Mr. Misham I hadn't known. What's that? You know, he always felt like he was being watched. That doesn't like a camera. Every day for 7 years. Balls have ears, potatoes have eyes. End quote. Being watched, I mean, you felt guilty? No, I'm not talking about feelings here. You know, I felt watched, too. The whole time I've been on this case, no less. Journalist gets teeny sensation on back of neck, freaks out. End quote. Because you felt guilty? Why would I feel guilty? You felt like you were being watched, huh? I wonder what that all means. Paranoia. Drew Misham felt like he was being watched. And you along with him. You sure it wasn't just pit nerves? Nerves? No, it's nothing so mundane. I stopped paying attention to my nerves a long time ago. But I felt it too. Journalist sure he's being watched, end quote. Don't you wonder why Zach Gramley got rubbed out after 7 years? Brad for coming into contact with me? He completely vanished just from that courtroom. Then for 7 years he talks to no one, not a soul. Then just as the remaining time was almost up, he contacts me in order to have this made. And then, he dies. Trying to put the pieces together, are we? Are you being watched this whole time? Maybe not just me, maybe you were too. Me? How did Zach for that case, actually? You mean the shooting of Magnifique Grammary? No, before that. It's not widely known. You mean the accident? During the quick draw shoot-'em practice? Oh my, you're well informed. You should have seen me back then. I dug up quite the scoop. I wanted it all. Money, fame, women, a little puppy. All for me. A little puppy? I want a little puppy. I was younger then, and my days and nights smelled of fresher mint than they do now. Don Grammary did mention one particularly nosy reporter. In fact, I was on close speaking terms with Magnifique Grammary at the time. I knew his daughter too, of course. Flassa, was it? Really? But Flassa disappeared, quite suddenly at that. Magnifique wouldn't say a word about it. Yeah, my evil habit got the better of me. Jones catches scent of a scoop, goes on feeding frenzy. End quote. I set up a one-on-one interview with Flassa's husband, see? Zach Grammary. Something strange was in the air over at Troop Grammary those days. The whole screwy mentor-controller disciple scene started by then, I'm guessing. Flassa, she was part of it all, right? Come on, you can tell me, off the record. Sorry, I don't know. Anyway, I kept prying and eventually became friends with Zach. Sure, he punched me once or twice, or 5 times. But over time, he came to see me as his confidant. He's waiting this whole time, 7 years, eh? Waiting. For his big comeback, of course. That big revival of the Magnifique miracle. Of course, it was all a dream. Because of this. Performance rights. In the absence of any official documents, he was golden. Who say the old man didn't give his rights to both Zach and Valent? Could not wait until Zach died, legally at least. Time finally comes and Valent's like a kid on Christmas morning. Getting ready for his show at the Sunshine Coliseum, you know. That document sees the legal light of day. It's going to put a bit of a damper on the big show. He's sorry when that Valent Grammary. Lost out to his partner at work, and in love, too. Love. Same old story, really. 2 disciples and their partner's only daughter. Well, 3 sides and all of them pointy. A love triangle. That is pretty classic. When you're a performing troupe, that's your world. It's like family. home with an entire high school's worth of drama, intrigue, and backstabbing. In the middle of all this, Thalassa has Trissy. And then she dies. I need to find out more about this Thalassa. I got a feeling about this thing. It's 2 paintings. All Drew's works, of course. You should say Vera's works, really. I mean, besides Vera's forgery is someone else's works. Of course, you demand utter and total precision. Actually, there's nothing more. I was about to say. This is where Mr. Mishram fell? Never thought our 7-year reunion would be quite like this. Wait, you know Mr. Mishram? I met him once, in court. It was a brief meeting, but one I'll remember for the rest of my life. That's the story right there, that is. Smell a scoop. Next attorney now down on his luck, pianist plays Sonata of Sorrow, end quote. I'm all ears, let's have it. Don't hold anything back. Should you at least get rid of the down on his luck part? Door outside. Vera might come walking in at any moment, if she wasn't in intensive care. Would she ever come through that door again, I wonder? Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, the thing on the table. Let's take a closer look at that desk.
Objection!
I just have to do that when I see this post. Maybe it's been 7 years. I've stopped torturing myself with these things. I know, I'll just pretend I'm saying something else. Post office? Why, it's right over there. Good day, sir. Random Fox. We got this is Cyberpunk? Cyberfox B. Wait, is this new? No, this isn't. I think this one isn't new. There's even smaller sitting next to that photo. Just the right size for a commemorative stamp indeed. A commemorative stamp put there by a daughter that killed her father. Sometimes life just sucks. Picture of a young Mr. Mishram and a very young Vera. They're smiling. They look happy. Of course, now Mr. Mishram passed away. And Vera's on death's doorstep in the hospital. Guess I'll just do what I can. I hope it's enough. This envelope's from the client who requested that forgery. Just think, if that had gotten lost in the mail, I'd still be wearing my attorney's badge. That's not an assortment of equipment to find in a painter studio. Of course, it makes more sense when you know they were making forgeries. Guess that's why I never took visitors here. Wouldn't really want people seeing all this. Yes, in fact, I was the first human being ever set foot inside the studio. Or other Mr. Mishram, of course. Oh, and Vera, too. And this is assuming that I'm human, of course. I wouldn't be so sure about that. I'm beginning to have my doubts. Yeah, I'm with Phoenix on this one. Look at all the jars of paints and pigments. Why are there so many jars of the same color? I guess they're sorted by age. Age? When you're making a forgery, it's important to match the age of the original, see? Paint composition changed a lot over the years. Oh, right. Did you learn that in your journalism school? Journalist relies on writing skill and imagination. End quote. As long as you don't do news stories by imagination. Either that or they just bought a lot of the same color by mistake. I found myself not caring anymore. It's a drafting table. Drafting table, probably for making detailed designs for forgeries. You want to think about that? I'll tell you. Painting should be done freehand. No rules, no restrictions. Do you think a line drawn by a ruler is going to move anyone? I smell a letter to the editor. Should you write an article with a ruler? End quote. Unless you wanted a ruler to write the address on your likely letter straight. That's what I think. You can quote me on it too. You could drop this guy on a deserted island and he wouldn't get bored. Alright, let's leave. Let's check out this other one. Well, this is a blast from the distant past. Long time no see, Mr. Valent. 7 years has it been? Frankly, I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Actually, I came because there's something I want to ask you. Spoken to the press. I have nothing more to say. I've spoken to a lot of people myself and come to some conclusions. Then I realized I need to hear from you. I've walked a difficult road these past 7 years, because you couldn't perform Magnifi's repertoire. I'd be deceived. Found skill is the real deal. I do not require my mentor's hand-me-downs. It was my partner who slowed me on the way. Zach Gramery. His rather well-performed disappearing act 7 years ago was the end. Or so I thought. Zach Gramery murdered our mentor and fled to escape punishment for his crime. Said something to that effect 7 years ago, didn't you? I remember as if it were only yesterday. Yet that was not the way of it in the end. It was only yesterday! We just did that yesterday. While he banished the suspicions upon my own person, never did. His partner Zach vanished to protect him. That's what those thieving magpies of the press said. I had no idea. Yet that very same press comes to me now, feigning interest. They cover the greatest magic show in history as if it were a vaudevillian distraction. And here must I stand, smiling at them all. What am I, if not a player in some fiendish farce? I suggest it's because you never made it clear what happened. Magpi's death is still a mystery to this day. That's why I came here to get the answer from you. Only two. I will be seeing these sooner or later. The audience has no business stepping upon the stage. They must be content to sit and stare at the spotlight. That sounds an awful lot like something I heard 7 years ago. Bum, bum. Alright, let's take a look. Can we do it? That's what you will. You'll get nothing from me. I'm as much part of this affair as you are now. I know what happened. 7 long years I have endured. Now, finally, the curtain lifts on my new golden age. All the miracles are a troop within my grasp. Sorry to do this, Valent. But right now I need the answers. I think I'll start by dropping a bomb. That should shake things up. Valent, I wouldn't be so sure about those miracles. Not as long as I have this. What might that be? I see it bears the Grammary seal. I should have brought this to your attention sooner. I didn't imagine you'd be planning your comeback quite so fast. What is this? A document showing the true recipient of the performance rights to Magnifi's miracles. Well, what? Zach Grammary. He wrote this? What? He passed everything to his daughter? Trucy and Nigmar. Actually, she's officially my daughter these days. Preposterous. Zach is gone, vanished in the void. This is a genuine article. Zach was alive when he wrote this. Both myself and the notary can testify to this. Wag! Bunny! No extra bunny? Just one? Why? Why has fate told me so? Why must my life be lived in thrall to the dead? You're not the only one with that problem. They shot Magnifi, yes. It was Zach. It was. And they left. And my career as a magician fell into darkness. Do you think there might be some way out of it? Say if you could prove Zach Grammary shot Magnifi? Is that why he testified? Yes, my way out. It should have been my way out. Well, it might not be too late, Mr. Valiant. All you need is a way to prove your case. You really killed Magnifi Grammary. Pistol, the picture. What do we present? That's out. This is out. This is out. This is out. This is out. What do we do? I don't think we have it. Okay, we can't save right here. Wait, what is this? Oh, whatever. don't think we have enough. Alright, let's save. Alright, what do we do? I don't think there's anything for us in the past. We can see if there's something we can present him, because he hasn't lied to us yet. Especially if you take a look at this. Here you look loud and clear, so you want me to write an article on that, right? What's the angle? Actually, no, that's okay. I want an article. Also, I hear you. Nope. You want me to stiff around for scoop? Oh, you got. Come to right plate. No, it's my friend. It's odorless. Thanks. Okay, that was less informative. Alright, nothing. Nope. No good. Alright, so I have a picture of the hospital room. I have the autopsy report. The forged page, this is forged. The IV report saying 10 minutes have passed since the IV began. The chart showing cancer. A syringe that's been washed, it shows no signs of use. A letter telling Zach to come at this time. A letter telling Val to come at this time. A pistol. The diary. Amazing, Mr. Hat. A locket containing a picture of Trucy's mother. The transfer of performance rights to Trucy. Remember a stamp poisoned, of course. Wait, can I look at it? Nope. Can't turn around. And then a colorless nail polish. It looks like a hand. I know. There's so many magicians I need to talk to. Do I need to go back here? But she hadn't met anyone at that point. This? I'm sorry. Huh? I'm still just training to be a mission. Can't make things disappear yet. What? No more year. I'll be able to make it disappear then. But I feel like I can't break this one. I mean, should I go for it? I don't have a ring. I need a ring to break it. I have everything to break this? Alright, let's take a look. Alright. We've already seen all this like 5 times. And there's Apollo. But it doesn't do any good. He doesn't go there. Just looking for this boy in Thalassa. A ring. I can't present a person. It says ring. I tried to lock it before, it didn't work. I can't switch to this game. So I'm missing, I need the ring. I need Apollo's ring. Is what I think. But I can't get that because I don't see him. I haven't found her. The Coliseum, was it? I'm not sure it actually qualifies as a Coliseum. Great form. That's his favorite mine. Always fond of sunshine. Speaking of which, you heard what happened here recently? Oh, yeah. Heard about something going on during some concert. Factamundo. See no reason to hide the fact that I, too, was involved in that case. That's something. Did you help solve it? Ha! What do you take me for? No, I merely served to deepen the mystery. That's obstruction of justice. A magician. It's my sworn duty to create mystery whenever possible. Sigh. I go back to the reporter, yeah. There's something I need from the reporter. The problem is he doesn't do anything. Locket? Special. You know this person? Do I know that person? Of course. I spent Zach, after all. Hit me a few times, 5 times actually. But still, I'd never forget his wife. That's of Grammy. Nancy Grammy's only daughter. Think you could tell me more about her? Well, why the heck not? Okay. Okay, we got the thing open. So if that's the married Zach and had Trucy, see? Second marriage, actually. I mean, she was divorced? I hadn't heard this one before. Not quite. But your husband was a performer, too. Apparently he died during some gig. Tragically. They had only been married 1 year. I didn't know. Ah, but she's a beauty. I still carry a photo of her around, you know. Ah, the bracelet! There it is! We got it! There's a bracelet. I don't trust since she was a little thing, too. She's got the better deal, really. She's got you for family, after all. What do you mean? Just reminiscing, you know? Class has another child besides Trucy. End quote. What? But Trucy says she was an only child. Ah, yes. This was she had with her previous husband. Her previous husband. First husband who died during her performance. Yep, they had themed themselves a kid. They're orphaned now. That's another one slipped through the cracks. No idea where they are now. Class had another child. Think I could borrow this photo? Sure. I can be generous on occasion, you know. There we go. Got it. I don't need this locket anymore. Better return it to Trucy before I forget. People nets all get tangled together and get bigger and bigger. Don't you think? I'm too busy wondering about bigger to listen to what you're saying. Sometimes you just gotta accept that you won't be able to untangle it all, I think. Maybe so, but still. I have to do what I can. And I have to tell what I find to those who come next. Next, you say? I'm not the one who will close the curtain on this little play. Clearly, that's not my role anymore. Magnifi. I was just wondering what Magnifi would think of all this. What do you mean? Haven't you seen it in Trucy? She's got his power. You mean how I can't lie to Trucy? It's the same with Magnifi. With his daughter, Thalassa. It's a strange thing. You think it's some grammar gene? Magnifi told me once back when Zack married Thalassa. He said Zack had good eyes, but not good like a Grammy's eyes. Not that good. I wonder if Zack ever played a game of poker with his wife. Who knows what Grammy's secret was? Maybe nobody now that Zack's gone. Zack Grammary. Alright, we closed another one. Okay. Plot had finally begun to reveal itself. It sprouted from a warp in the Grammary fabric and grew, swallowing everything, wrapping itself around the Grammary's power. A power which passed from Magnifi Grammary to Thalassa to the next generation. And once again need to meet the one who bridged it all together. See, it tells me where to go next. We go to him next. Okay, good. Good. Back to the club. Alright, let's crack it open. Alright, crack it open. Go. Also, we have one less thing on our docket to risk. Alright, gun. Bam. Alright, accident shatter. Yeah, I know it's an accident. Alright, there we go. Alright, present Apollo. We're almost there. Alright, we've already done this like 5 times, so we're speeding through. More of a ring. Alright, here's the bracelets. Actually, I know something. Your marriage to Thalassa was her second. How'd you know this? Her first husband, he died a year after they were wed, yes? He was a performer. They met when he joined us Grammarys as a guest on her show. After Thalassa wed him, she left the troupe for a while. And you say she had a child then? I photographed her here. I couldn't help but notice what she was wearing when I first saw this. Those bracelets stand out. They were a Grammy family heirloom. This boy wears a bracelet just like the ones in the photo in the picture. What? So, that's why. Why what, Mr. Zack? I took this photograph of Thalassa before she left us. When she returned, she wore only one bracelet. I bet I know where that other one went. She gave it to this boy. Her son. Oh, that got both of them! Boom. I thought we had to do more. Alright, health is back to full. Alright, this should unlock this part. Strange power. I myself do not know from where it comes. The fact is that it's passed down to the Grammary line. It runs in their veins. What is it? Asked her. Thalassa once. That's what she told me. Her power responds to tension in others. Tension. Oh man, worked the last few days. Other than today, she would have found a lot of there for me. If she were to face a person and they become tense even slightly, she would know, no matter how hard they tried to hide it from her. Did you get to see it? Not quite. This is the strangest part of it all. She didn't realize she was subconsciously detecting the tension without the use of a particular object, or in her case, objects. Objects? Wait, were they something she wore? Yes. Her bracelets. I admit the first time I saw one of those, I felt there was more to it than just fashion. What kind of power could the bracelet have? I have made a decision. I will tell you all I know. Consider it a gift. Whoa! Unlocked a lot of stuff. Well, I hardly need you to tell me at this point. Those two are brother and sister. Yes, and the brother too has this power of theirs. She has an older brother. I wonder what will come of that. Mr. Wright, tonight, after our game is done, I will return to a life of hiding. I will not see her live her life without knowing. Understand. I'll tell the truth to them when the time is right. I am in your debt once again. No kidding. What I don't know is how all this got to be so messed up. Those braces are made of special alloy. It's said to expand and shrink very slightly in response to body warmth. They're temperature sensitive or something. Yes, this alloy can shrink to the exact size of the wearer's wrist. But that's not how that works at all. This has something to do with their power? What have I told you? Grammary power reacts to tension in others. When grammary senses tension, they too become tense. This tension translates into minute contraction of the muscles. So minute they cannot sense it on their own. Their muscles? Oh, so that's what the bracelets are for. With the bracelet on, one can sense these contractions. Because the bracelet is always a perfect fit. The person they're watching is tense. The bracelet feels tighter on the wrist. Precisely. That alone doesn't really count as mind reading. I don't think that's likely. I really understand how the process works from there. It's a simple question of eyesight. Eyesight? I guess that sounds simple enough. Have you ever heard of kinetic vision? Something about the ability to see moving objects with full clarity, right? I've heard it before. They say athletes can see a moving ball like it would stop if they focus. Oh, but it's not confined to sports alone. It all relies on the ability to focus. When you focus, we can see many things. The faintest twitch of the face and the meaning that lies behind it. Therein lies one of the secrets of magic. One must know the mind of a crowd before one may distract it. So basically, I remember how last game went. I remember nothing. I am Fox. I have no memory. You know that. You know this. I remember nothing. Everything is in the past. So basically what you're saying is, the Grammarys can see really well. For them, seeing is more than believing. It is knowing. Their power relies on eyesight combined with exceptional focus. You're starting to come into focus for me, too. What's my fish rank? Oh. Of course, it's difficult to maintain this level of focus for any length of time. You know my skill level in RuneScape? Or something different? What if someone could tell you when to focus? Or something? Precisely. But wait, Trish doesn't have any bracelets. You're talking about poker, yes? Having when to focus is so elementary, she probably does it without thinking. Like 34, I think, something like that. I know it's at least 33. So it's probably between 33 and 35. I don't trust yourself to realize this. That's all I know of things Grammary. Thank you, Mr. Zack. This boy's bracelet is a real thing, that he will use it before long, thereby awakening his power. Keep that in mind. Well, shall I play a game? Ah, I've said so much. Let me say one more thing. I'll tell you of that night. That night? The night my mentor, Magnifique Grammary, passed from this world to the next. There are 2 pistols and 2 letters sent. This was Magnifique's test. A test? Because last year's Magnifique Grammary worked us to the bone, no to the pain. That night I could not shoot him, so I shot the clown's forehead instead. This, it seems, was the correct answer. Take this. I give my art to you, Zack. And thanks for playing along with my show. You shot well tonight, Zack. Though I would not have minded dying by your hand. How could I shoot you? You're my mentor. Ah, I thought you might say that. If I went home without shooting anything, what would you have done then? Then of course I would have given Balance a chance. If I shot you in the forehead instead, then it would be over. If your Valiant were to shoot me in the head, then I into the darkness would go, and my art with me. Fitting in, don't you think? Ah, this ending too gives me no cause for regret. I thank you, Zack. And I'm sorry. I have done much that was wrong. I was wrong in my day. It seems to me that Magnifique wanted you to be his successor all along. That's why the time he gave you was earlier than Valence. Perhaps, but it's not something we will ever know for sure now. I wonder, what is Valent up to these days? Waiting for you to die. If 7 years pass like this, performance rights goes to him. Ah, and now here I am, and his dream is ended. It's worse than that, actually. Public opinion is a fickle thing, you know. What? You don't mean to tell me they put the blame for our mentor's death on him? Probably when you vanished, Mr. Zack. There are even rumors that Fountain helps you pull it off. That's madness. Well, it seems that before I can once again disappear from this world, I have one more act to perform. Isn't it odd that sorting out my life should prove so complicated? Even though I'm dead? Life is complicated. We still got 2 minutes, Eric. Don't panic. We got 2 minutes. But we close this out, so we may as well go. Let's see. The night that Zach Grammer was killed, he died as Shady Smith, a mysterious traveler with a secret past. He left one thing behind before he parted. This. May concern. 7 years passed, I, Zach Grammer, murdered my mentor, Agatha Grammary. I apologize for the trouble caused by my sudden departure from court. Hereby I confess to my crime. Confess to use as I saw fit. Of course, he'd kill no one. It's his way of tying up loose ends with his old partner, Valiant Grammary. We got it! We have it all! It's all falling into place. Alright, we go brush. I would just do 2.5 minutes instead of 3. We go brush. Oh yeah, we did get Goth Fox, didn't we? Alright, we're gonna go brush for 2.5 minutes, okay? I have to refresh. So I can do it, and that should give us 50 minutes. Alright, so I'll be right back, okay? I'm back. Hair check on the right side? Huh? What do you mean hair check on the right side? We got 47 seconds left. Also, Zarek, I think my fishing is probably 35 if I had to guess. Alright, let me see here. Hair check on the right side. What about it? Something odd about it? What's wrong with it? I mean, it's a little bit wobbly. Is it too mobile? I don't know. Maybe Carvel can look at it. Long piece. What about it? I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about? Oh, what are you talking about? I'm looking at it. What? I don't understand what you're saying. Piece of hair going inside head. On the right side. I think it's going inside. I think it's just going behind. Oh, wait. He's being a little odd. Is that the way? Is it not normally like that? Is it behaving odd today? Is it because I changed my movement settings? My movement settings may be triggering it a little bit odd. We're back. I'm sorry, we got a little distracted. There. Here. You ever seen it do it before? Alright, I may have to look at my movement settings and see, or does it matter enough? Like, how bad is it? I don't think it's that bad. Alright, we dropped the bomb again. There's Grammy Zoo, bring attention. What is this? A document showing the true recipient of the performance rights to Magnify's miracles. Well, what? Zach, Grammary. Who wrote this? What? He passed everything to his daughter? Trusting him or actually to my daughter these days. Preposterous. Zach is gone. Vanished into the void. This is a genuine article. Zach was alive when he wrote this. Both myself and the notary can testify to this. I don't get the one bunny and one bird. Why? Why does fate told me so? Why must my life be lived in thrall to the dead? You're not the only one with that problem. They shot Magnify. Yes, it was Zach. It was. And they left. And my career as a magician fell into darkness. Do you think there might be some way out of it? Say if you could prove Zach Grammar shot Magnify? Is that why you testified? Yes, my way out. Should have been my way out. Well, it might not be too late, Mr. Valent. All you need is a way to prove your case. Who really killed Magnify Grammary? I believe I have the answer to your prayers right here. Zach Grammary wrote one more thing before passing on. This is a confession, in which he admits to killing Magnify Grammary. See? All according to your plan. I am a magician by trade. Deception is my life's work. I fooled the audience to give them a fleeting dream. Yet it seems the tables have turned. Now I'm the audience, believing in the deceptions I've wrought upon myself. Zach wrote this right in front of me. After I explained your situation to him. Alakazoo, OMG. Alakazoo, OMG. You do know that this confession is nothing but lies. Yes, it's my opinion that Zach Grammary killed no one. Then you must be thinking the truth is a simple matter of elimination. To receive instructions to kill, but if one is innocent, then the one who remains is guilty. That would be the logical conclusion, yes. So he vanished to protect me and his partner. Ha 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 ha. A stirring tale, it's true. Did you shoot Magnify Grammary in the forehead? If I had, and I told you, what would you do? Run to the police, perchance? Do as you will. There is nothing left for me now. It is true, after all. I have little talent. I needed my mentor Magnify's repertoire. It was as if a little demon grabbed hold of me. I knew it. So Valent Grammary did kill the great Magnify. Heh. Heh heh heh. Ha 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 ha. So sorry, Mr. Wright. But it was not I who shot my mentor. Well, what? But if it wasn't you, then who was it? There was another disciple, was there? A disciple? Such as... I don't know. Knack and talent Grammary, maybe? I don't get it. The wild fancies couldn't be further from the truth. Only Zach and Valent received those threatening letters. But there was another. One more person could have fired that pistol that night. I suppose you figured it out by now. It wasn't Zach or Valent who shot Magnify. It had to be the only other person at the scene, which means... Well, wait. You don't mean... Yes. Great Magnify Grammary himself. The Magnify Grammary committed suicide. You find it hard to believe? To be honest, I hadn't even imagined it as a possibility. When I arrived that night, the old man was still alive. He appeared to be asleep. I could not shoot him. When I turned and made to leave the room, the old man called out to me. So he spoke with Magnify Grammary? Yes, and this is why I knew what he had done. Magnify transferred the rights to his repertoire to my partner, Zach Grammary. Not me. I see. I guess I owe you an apology. I always thought you were the one who did it. You owe me no apology. Huh? My crime was, in a way, more serious than that of murder. But what? Your crime? Is Valiant Grammary confessing something to me? He got the other lawyer to do the forgery. What could be more serious than murder? You see, I knew that 2 letters had been sent. There are no secrets between partners. It was easy to find out. That's when I understood Magnify's plan. He wanted to die by one of your hands. But I expected it had anything to do with the rights to his repertoire. That's when I heard it. Little demon whispering inside my heart. Demon. Let me confess, I had intended to shoot Magnify. And I planned on framing my partner for the crime. What? What? That night, I prepared something before going to Magnify's hospital room. Which was? IV fluid, of course. I'd seen it on an earlier visit. If Zack did not shoot, I would do the deed. And then I would use the IV liquid to place the murder on his hands. That was my plan, but you didn't shoot him. I could not. The beat in my heart fled when the moment came. But then Magnify called me back. I'm sorry, Valiant. I'm giving my magic to Zack, not you. You still lack the draw he has. Please, help him if you can. I left the room. I don't understand! Why not still be partners? Do they hate each other that much? And then I stopped. The shock of what I had just been told consumed me. That's when I heard that fateful gunshot. Magnify Grammary killing himself. Then the demon awoke anew within me. Zack killed him, he was the one. Frame him, and the magic will be yours. I altered the scene of the suicide. I took the pistol from his hand, wiped off the prints. Then I used the syringe to add the IV fluid I'd brought. So in the end, things happened pretty much as planned. Magnify died, and you framed Zack for his murder. As planned, indeed. Of course, the outcome was somewhat different than I had anticipated. Well, what do you think? Do you believe my story? Can it be believed, truly? That was 7 years ago. I don't know what to believe, but... Yes? I'm glad I heard it from you, Mr. Valiant. Thank you. It is I who should be thanking you, Mr. Wright. Only when I had lost everything can I make my decision. You're going to turn yourself in? My partner may have vanished, but not so my guilt. As my guilt stays, all else begins to leave me. My friends, my performance rights, my magic. I've had enough of vanishing acts. I understand. I thought my life was ruled by a dead man. But I find I was wrong. For Zack Grammary was alive. Well, not anymore. And now it occurs to me. What if he's not the only one who survived? What do you mean? See, now that I think about it, I realize that we never saw proof of her demise. We never saw her body. Her? Thalassa. Don't be stupid, Phoenix. The mind races and the mouth flaps on. My apologies, forget this matter. I can only hope that the day will come when I again meet my partners at Grammary. Then I shall apologize for my terrible mistake. I'm glad we had this chance to talk. Thank you. Zack Grammary, Shady Smith, whatever name you prefer, he is no longer with us. The truth revealed in that trial was only a sliver. And the impenetrable darkness that remained has taken another life. I knew what I'd have to do to push back the darkness for good. And it involved paying that man a visit. I mean, there's only one place left to go. I don't think we're going to finish tonight. There's no way. Sorry, sir. Prisoner Christoph Gavin is currently occupied. I see. No one will be finished? Well... Could you go find out? Certainly, sir. Please wait here a moment. Grab the letter. My apologies to the guard. There's something I need to see. Letter! There it is. The yellow envelope. And the sender is Drew Misham. I was right. When I arrived at the studio, Mr. Misham was at his desk. He seemed to be writing a letter. But he quickly sealed the envelope. The yellow envelope. I heard it was left at the crime scene. If this is the letter that Drew Misham wrote, then there's something I need to do. The last thing I need to do, in fact. Here goes. This after green spray finds anything. found it! This is Drew Mission's Messenger of Death. Is this stamp alright? No mistaking it. His last letter was sent to Christoph Gavin. Your request came like you said it would, and they're looking into the case. As for my life, I won't tell them about you, so please release the spell you put on my daughter. I'll write later with a report. Gotcha. Letter from Mission added to the court record. Finally, decisive evidence. What's this? A burglar in jail? Gavin, I didn't know you moonlighted in larceny, right? Gavin, there's something I have to ask you. Can I steal your stuff? The answer is no. My apologies, but there's not much I care to discuss. Your mission hasn't received a verdict yet. You follow me, Gavin? There are no known survivors of atropinone poisoning. It never hurts to hope. Okay, I'll be leaving now, then. Right? Wait. Yeah, Gavin? Would you mind leaving that letter? It's private. Oh, sorry. Forgot I had it. Many thanks. Well, I mean, he's gonna destroy it. What do we do? That's a little trippy. We've now seen all the clues in this case. Clues I gathered over 7-year-long years. Now it's time. Every story has an ending. We've come to the final chapter, the final trial. Find the truth. You're the only ones who can. Alright, we have a little over an hour to pull this off. Can we do it? Otherwise, we'll probably have some time on Saturday to try to finish it up. It is Solo Fox Saturday after all. I don't know when. Let's see. How have we been doing that? We've been doing SAO in the evening. And I could also do Final Fantasy on Saturday. Oh, that's the other nice thing. So the chance of my working this weekend is gone. There's no chance of working this weekend. Welcome to court. 7 years, all leading to one verdict. Verdict which you must decide. Is Mission innocent or guilty? Courtroom doors are opening. The trial awaits. Are you ready to begin? Are we good? I mean, there's only an option. Why is there even an option? Just go. Something inside me, rising, surfacing. It all comes down to one man. With a dream. Something important lost long ago. It's close now. So close. Do we still have the thing? Yes. But we had to give it back, right? What's it gonna do if we take it? Court is now in session for the trial of Vera Mission. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Prosecution is ready to rock. Prosecutor Gavin, how is the defendant? Vera Mission's condition. Acute atropine poisoning, according to her physician. She could die at any time. Thus, her absence from this courtroom today. What? Why would the trial continue? I can't put her on trial without her being here. It is unusual. I should wait for her to get better and do it then. It's so bureaucratic of them. That's being a little harsh. They can't delay the trial any longer, or they risk having no one left to try. Who cares? If the person supposedly got, you know, whatever. A trial without a verdict can only cause grief. Grief for who? Okay, a shut-in dies. His only daughter dies. He has no family. They're all dead. Who's grief for who? The records of this case and experience tell us this. Apologies, defendant, but the show must go on. Right. If Vera dies, the trial will be cancelled. I'm not going to let that happen. Mr. Wright told me everything that's been going on behind this curtain all these years. I'm going to give Vera her innocent verdict while there's still time. Very well. Everyone's statement, Prosecutor Gavin. Prosecutor's case is unchanged by recent events. Why did Vera Meacham succumb to poison? Because she couldn't live with the guilt of what she'd done. Objection! Vera was poisoned with atropine, the exact same poison that took her father's life. What better confession could you ask for? Any killer she would have access to the poison. Significance is rather hard to come by. That is true. In other words, I see no need for further discussion. We could have had our verdict yesterday. Well, Mr. Justice? If you have no objections, I see no reason to postpone the verdict. What we need to worry about isn't the verdict, but the trial itself. Defense holds that Vera Meacham is the victim, not the killer. That's so, you have to prove something. She's in court giving her testimony before us. How do you suppose her killer poisoned her? Oh, and incidentally, it would be nice if you told us who her mystery killer was. The nail polish! Poison nail polish. But wouldn't she be using all these years? Prosecutor's objection is sustained. As defense to prove its claims to this court. Tell us how Vera Meacham was poisoned. I have two things to prove here. Who did it and how? Let's hit first. Let's hit. Should I save? I mean, we did just save, but we'll save again. Whatever. Just who poisoned Vera Meacham? I have a name for you. Just a moment, Air Forehead. You're aware this is an accusation you're making. I think a bit of risk is in order. It's much to be precise. I understand, no problem. I know what I'm doing this time. Let's hear it. Who poisoned Vera Meacham? Well, what's this? Christoph Gavin. Objection! Well, what's your game? My bro. There's no way he could do a thing like that. You should know that better than anyone else. Indeed. He's behind bars. I know. However, that doesn't mean it's impossible to do what he did. What? Christoph Gavin had the opportunity to poison Vera Meacham. Apparently, the defense has something in mind. Let's see what it is. How did Christoph Gavin, currently in solitary confinement, poison her? What's this? My, what a beautiful bottle. I'd like to give whoever designed that a hand. Is that nail polish? It's colorless. Ah, something the matter? No, nothing. Nothing at all. So the killer put poison in this bottle and made her drink it. As Foster Gavin has told us, this is nail polish. Nail polish? It's like paint for nails. Know any women with red nails? Ah, my wife has red nails. I see, so she's been painting them all this time. I need a face for I have lost hope for humanity. Because I feel like that face would come in real handy all the time. Well, where is it? What? Did that work? Oh, that's anger. That doesn't work. No. No, no. Oh, well. Let's recall yesterday's trial. Remember when Vera was testifying to the court? Court's now back in session. Vera seems pretty tense. She's practically chewing her fingernails clean off. Whenever Vera became nervous, she had a habit of biting her nails. Her nails. Ah! Prosecutor Gavin? When the prosecution had Vera examined, did they check her nails? Bailiff, have them check the defendant's nails at once. Christoph Gavin didn't have to poison that bottle that day, the day of the poisoning, Your Honor. The moment Vera first held that bottle in her hand, her fate was sealed. But wait. If this is about Christoph Gavin giving her that bottle, is only conjecture. It's simply inconceivable. Mr. Gavin doesn't seem to think so. That face tells me one thing. Christoph Gavin's own younger brother doesn't find it inconceivable at all. Well, Prosecutor Gavin, if you feel there is a clear and pressing need, then we may have to summon Christoph Gavin from jail as a special witness. Fine. I've known for some time that impenetrable darkness lurked at the bottom of this. The darkness has swallowed even myself. Okay, defense's wish is granted. Let prisoner Christoph Gavin take the stand. Bailiff, begin proceedings to call a special witness. This is Christoph Gavin, currently residing in solitary cell 13 at Central Prison. He just happens to know the cell off the top of his head? Ah, Your Honor. How nice to see you again. It's been quite a while, hasn't it? But I owe the pleasure of your company. It's not every day I'm summoned from my solitary cell. In fact, it's never. I think you already know, Mr. Christoph Gavin. Mr. Justice. I think you've been doing quite well for yourself. Ack! Why do I feel like somehow he's still my boss? You can do it. Does this bottle look familiar? Ariadone nail polish. Why yes, I use it myself. As did the late defendant, I hear. She's not dead yet. And? Was there something concerning this bottle that you wish to ask me about? I admit I respect her for her taste in nail polish. Her taste indeed. This nail polish is how Vera Mission was poisoned. Atropine, was it? You're well informed about the case, Mr. Gavin. Even in solitary, much comes to my desk, and I have nothing to do but read. Well, Clavier? Maybe you can explain this. You're being accused again. By him again. Ah, and? You agree with his accusation, do you? Let's hold a proper trial, shall we? Christoph Gavin, your testimony, please. I'd be delighted. Charges against you are quite severe, Mr. Gavin. You're suspected of the poisoning of the defendant, Vera Misham. Please testify on this matter to the court. Only the same nail polish does not a murderer make. I have been in solitary confinement for half a year. How can I poison her? Her father died of the same poison, the meaning of which should be clear. The prosecution case holds she poisoned her father, then attempted to poison herself. Sure you aren't going to suggest I was responsible for poisoning her father, too. Well, I'm afraid the defense's claim is sounding rather unlikely. Naturally. For one, I don't even know the Mishams. Is that so, Mr. Justice? Very well, Mr. Justice. Begin your cross-examination. I'm accusing Christoph Gavin, my ex-boss, again. But I know he poisoned the Mishams. The question is, when could he have done it? Not to mention why. Do you think the bottle's been poisoned all this time and she never chewed her nails? That seems unlikely. Alright, let's press. I don't want to receive all of them. Is this nail polish expensive? Ariadone is nail polish of the highest order. Not only is it fabulously expensive, but it's made in extremely limited quantities. And you and Vera just happen to both use it? That can't be a coincidence. I'm guessing it's not a coincidence, huh? It's simple. Ariadone is the best nail polish one can buy, correct? And if one wanted the best nail polish, one would buy it. That makes sense. Why, it's a bit like my feelings toward my brand name gavel here. And my silk top hat. Are we all done showing off our refined taste? Please, continue your tasteful testimony. I have been in solitary confinement for half a year. How can I poison her? Can't you still make contact with the outside world in solitary? Also, we had an accomplice on the outside. Is this your latest accusation? I'm allowed a certain modicum of letter writing. But the contents of those letters are closely checked. It'd be extremely difficult to send a hit request. Mr. Gavin's on the warpath, isn't he? Yeah. You think so too, Trucy? I bet I don't know why. He must be nervous with his big brother watching. And maybe that's a weakness I can turn to my advantage. Are you cool with that? May I continue? My father died of the same poison, the meaning of which should be clear. Defendant is not dead yet. There are no known cases of someone surviving atropine poisoning. So you know a lot about atropine. I know a lot about a lot of things. which is why I suggest we pick up the pace, or else she'll be short one defendant for what she's worth. This will refrain from speaking ill of the ill. My apologies. Shall I continue? As her case holds, she poisoned her father, then attempted to poison herself.
Hold it!
Vera had no reason to want to commit suicide. And also, who would commit suicide by doing their nails?
Objection!
The answer's quite simple. Basically, allow me to explain. Beginning with, why did she do it? The answer's quite simple. She couldn't live with her own guilt. Next, why did she use nail polish to poison herself? This too is simple. So she could die doing something that she liked. Something she liked? When she saw that the trial wasn't going her way, she knew she would die. And it's not easy to bring poison into a courtroom. Should I explain further? I believe that's clear enough. Crystal clear. Two brothers together is like a two-man wrecking team. They use a little more teamwork, though. Sure you aren't going to suggest I was responsible for poisoning her father, too.
Hold it!
Both Vera and Mr. Meacham were poisoned with an atroquinine. That really can't be a coincidence.
Objection!
This is repeating fallacious statements based on conjecture. Prosecutors request concrete and ambiguous proof of witness's crime. Objection sustained. This will please present concrete proof. Mr. Gavin seemed strange to you too. I think he's all grown up. That's how prosecutors are supposed to be, actually. But he is acting different than usual. I bet it has a lot to do with his brother, Christoph, being in the room. Let's make this test run count, Apollo. Right, quick and painless. The bracelet should do the trick. Okay, I'm questioning my ex-boss. Testimony seems watertight. He's lying. I'm sure I'll be able to see something. As long as I focus. Alright, let's just proceed. This looks like a place to look. I think the hand is where we gotta look. Alright, next. Is it not the hand? Wait, his hand went up. Wait, you see that? Wait. Here again. Did I see something?
Gotcha!
Mr. Gavin, you're nervous about something. There's that finger pointing at me so rudely. And that desperate gleam in your eyes. It's quite disturbing, actually. That's because you have no faith in your own logic. That's why you cling to your dubious power. Confident or not, I've come a long way, Mr. Gavin. Just a little more to go. I need a word. Maybe some word that sends shivers down his spine. Wait, did that not work? Did that not work? Her. We got hit on her.
Gotcha!
Mr. Gavin, you're nervous about something. There's that finger pointing at me so rudely. That's forgiving me. That's quite disturbing, actually. Some word that sends shivers down the spine. Am I not seeing it? Am I seeing it wrong? He's flexing there. You can see it. It's right there.
Gotcha!
I was looking at his hand. I saw the fingers move. It was you who killed Drew Misham. I'd love for your new mentor, Mr. Wright. Oh, really? But you see, I saw it. Right when you said, her father, too. Your hand tensed unnaturally, and a little devil appeared to give me the news. And let's assume, for the sake of argument, that you saw me being tense. What does that mean? Are all tense witnesses guilty? And tell me, was Drew Misham fond of nail polish, too? There's more than one way to poison a man. You don't need nail polish to get someone's mouth. Ah. Then I must be very talented indeed. You see, Drew Misham was killed on October 6th, while I was already in my solitary confinement cell in Central Prison. If that's not an alibi, then I don't know what is. You found a way, all the same. And I found it, too. This is how you poisoned Mr. Misham.
Take that!
My. It might be too early for that. And here I thought you'd come so far, huh? Or how you lack any confidence whatsoever. Choose to barrel on. Your defense lacks even a shred of elegance. So I finished right. Come think of it. Read the stamp. Relax, Justice. I've come this far. I must know the answer.
Take that!
I'm sure this commemorative stamp requires no introduction. The night Mr. Misham died, he was seen writing a letter. Atropine was found on the stamp, Mr. Gavin. So am I to understand that this stamp was the murder weapon? Yes, you are. Oh, and yes, this stamp was found in your prison cell. That's all, Your Honor. Order! The poison on the back of that stamp? After Drew Misham was killed, someone paid a visit to this witness's cell. Phoenix Wright. Daddy? That's when he found the stamp. You made Drew Misham write a letter. That's how you killed him. What? My. You've upset my poor brother to the point of uselessness. Allow me to clarify this matter, Justice. All you need to do is recall witness Spark Russell's testimony. That's the thing, see? I had to put his letter in the envelope. Mr. Misham sat there searching his desk drawer for something. His desk drawer? Yes, a stamp. A so-called postage stamp. End quote. He was looking for a stamp. Ergo, he had no intention of using this stamp. What are you getting at? What I'm arriving at is that this commemorative stamp was in a frame. It was mere coincidence that he used it that night. That would seem to be the case. Perhaps you mean to suggest that I can somehow manipulate the coincidence. He does have a point. How would this witness know if the victim was going to use that stamp? Without that, he couldn't have planned the murder. Well, what? That's a good point. Really, Clavier. You should be seeing through those weak spine bluffs by now. He's right, though. How could anyone have known Mr. Meacham would use that stamp that night? Least of all, Christoph Gavin locked away in his cell. Well, it seems that the defense has run out of things to say. You assume he had something to say in the first place. The defense's bluff has been called. Defense's bluff. I'm not sure I agree with you there. Christoph? Clavier? Honestly, I wanted to believe you. The defense wasn't trying to get away with the bluff. You were, Christoph. Well, what are you saying, Prosecutor Gavin? Air forehead. What was your accusation again? Huh? Oh, it was that this poison stamp killed Drew Meacham, yeah? So my brother responded thusly. There's no way to know when Meacham would use the stamp. Yes, that's right. Which is why it couldn't have been planned. Tell me, it needs to be planned? Why? Why couldn't it have been a coincidence? In this case, it's simply that Drew Meacham died by that stamp. That's all. Coincidence. Christoph, you tried to slip out from under his accusation by changing the subject. That's not bluffing. What is it? What are you up to, Clavier? He's joined forces against evil. Let's take him down, Rockstar. I could ask you the same question, Christoph. Heh. I silenced the defense with the fewest words possible. It's called efficiency. I remember this in the other case where Miles joined us together, and we took down the bad guy together. But Mr. Gavin, that's impermissible testimony. Very well. I should take his claim head on then. Justice. For what? You accuse me of Drew Meacham's murder, yes? Then, allow me to ask you, what possible reason could I have to kill a painter? Oh, motive. He's talking about a motive. Indeed. It's hard to see how an attorney could come to want to kill a painter. Here's something. Didn't he bring up the motive from the very beginning? Unless he was afraid it was a battle he might lose. So what does it mean? It means there might be a weak spot. Maybe I have something evidence to prove a motive. Motive for murder? A save? We already lost one life. Let's save. We're coming down to the end. It's a vital, if not the most vital element in this case. Please consider this when making your statement. At this vouch, it's vital. It's pretty vital. Mr. Justice? I'm going through with this matter. I'm going through this no matter what. Understood, Your Honor. I'd like to present evidence. Let's see what you have for us. What reason did Christoph Gavin have for wanting to murder Drew Meacham? The forged letter. Christoph Gavin's motive becomes clear when we consider why the stamp came to Drew Meacham's studio in the first place. And why was that? Forgery, Your Honor. Go back 7 years. Drew Meacham accepts his first job creating forged evidence. I've seen that before. A page from a diary, wasn't it? Manuscript Grammari's diary. Ah, when Attorney Phoenix Wright lost his badge, yes. This was the evidence he presented to his loss. This evidence is a fake, yes. But did Mr. Wright request the forgery be made? That was never proven. And this attorney on that case was Phoenix Wright, who other than the victory could have done it. And why would they? Just out of curiosity. Do you remember this letter? This is the first page. And this is the second. Those were presented in court yesterday. This letter was sent to Drew Meacham by the client who requested that forgery. The enclosed stamp was none other than the poison's commemorative stamp. Drew Meacham drew his last breath just the other day. However, the motive for his murder was already 7 years old. 7 years old? The client who requested this forgery was very cautious. He tried to erase anything and anyone with connections to the forgery to keep them from talking. But he made a mistake. The stamp was a picture of my favorite magicians, so I kept it. Father took me when I was very young. It was a great magic show. I loved it so much. The killer's time bomb was delayed. The poison stamp was sealed within a glass frame, where it sat for 7 whole years. Air forehead? Do you understand what you're telling us? The one who cleaned up the forged diary page was the one who poisoned the stamp. It was Phoenix Wright who presented the forged evidence 7 years ago. And your statements together, the one who schemed to kill Drew Meacham was none other than Phoenix Wright.
Objection!
Sorry, but that's not how this is going to go down. Oh? And how will it go down? I checked through the records on that case when I found this. 7 years ago, just before the trial began. Oh boy. Here. What's this? I don't know. I just got it over there in the hall. They told me to give it to you, the old boy in the blue suit with spiky hair. And one more thing. I'm sorry to have sprung this on you so suddenly. I received the files from your previous attorney only yesterday. I understand I'm asking for the impossible of you. Yes, well, you haven't really told me what happened yet. All we did was play cards. And that was enough. Phoenix Wright was put on the case the day before the trial started. He didn't have time to request a forgery. The day before. Now here's a question. Just who was Shady and Nigmar's previous defense attorney? No. This can't all be... But it's all true. There was another man, a defense attorney with a badge on his collar. It was you, Christoph Gavin. Yeah, why didn't all this come up? Also, could they have looked... Did Phoenix Wright even have $100,000? Order. He's always been poor. Well, what is the meaning of this? Witness? I mean, defendant? Or a former lawyer? Let me begin by denying this.
Objection!
It's easy enough to look up, Mr. Gavin. And impossible to prove you can't. Attorneys are registered with the court the day before the trial begins. In other words, no record remains in the court. How exactly do you intend to prove Phoenix Wright's claim? That would be difficult. The baseline of inquiry won't yield.
Objection!
Air forehead. Are you sure you don't have evidence? What's wrong with Prosecutor Gavin? He was claiming. Evidence? Evidence that shows this man, Christoph Gavin, requested that forgery 7 years ago? Clavier, just prove it. Clear up this doubts now, or I swear I'm off this case. You must have thought of some evidence. Apollo. Mr. Gavin, it's like he's in physical pain. That darkness. I have to pull that darkness out of him. And prove it's the only way I can. What proves Christoph Gavin leads to the mission? Rest in here. Name I never heard of. At least, I think so. Too bored to read. Oh, we actually got to put the link. We're not to who 7 years ago. Well, Mr. Justice, you claim Christoph Gavin requested a forgery through mission 7 years ago. Prove it. Can't be proven. Something ridiculous. Why even discuss it? This evidence is not...
Objection!
Are you telling the truth, Apollo Justice? I am. Then, let's say we give him the benefit of the doubt. Very well. But if you're wrong about this... I'm nervous! I'm so nervous! I'm nervous. Be prepared for a penalty.
Objection!
Your Honor, you do the defense of injustice. Mr. Justice is clearly passionate about his claim. Does the penalty not match his passion? I haven't given a penalty like that in a long time. Well, Mr. Justice? Fine, Your Honor. All I have to prove is any kind of link. Something that ties Christoph Gavin to the mission. And I have something that clearly does that job. Very well, Mr. Justice, present your evidence. Shows the link between our witness and Drew mission. It's this letter.
Take that!
This evidence proves there's a link.
Objection!
That scrap of paper? I'm afraid I can't let you submit that. Is there some problem? There is. How could you possibly have that? You couldn't. Hey, that's Dad's handwriting. Mr. Wright's handwriting? What is the meaning of this? I see now. Yes, of course. What do you mean, of course? I just remembered I had a visitor yesterday. Phoenix Wright came to my cell. Except I wasn't there. Phoenix Wright? When I returned, I saw he had something of mine in his possession. Of course, I had no intention of letting him get away with it, reading my private mail. Mail? You mean this letter was in your cell? No. However, it appears Mr. Wright has yet to be cured of his bad forging habit. If it's a forgery, it's not a very good one. The handwriting is terrible. This is Mr. Wright's reproduction of what was written on the real letter. Reproduction? Mr. Wright visited Christoph Gavin's cell. He brought with him a small video camera. What? He recorded his entire conversation with you, Mr. Gavin. In the contents of your personal mail. Regardless, this mockery of a piece of evidence will never be accepted by the court. Evidence based on a video a man with no authority whatsoever claims he took. A man who happens to be an ex-attorney suspected of forgery. Prosecutor Gavin. Prosecutor Gavin? As embarrassing as this is for me to say, I'm afraid my brother is incapable of making rational judgments at the moment. Your Honor, your decision, please. This claim is denied. What? Only actual evidence is permitted in the court of law. Please remove the defense's evidence from the record. Better luck next time, Justice. Do we fail? Well, we've certainly taken the detail from our cross-examination, but the defense appears to be lacking proof. I'm forced to end this cross-examination of Christoph Gavin at this point. Paulo, do something. I'm thinking, but without evidence, I don't have anything I can use on him. Very well, since the special witness cross-examination.
Objection!
The show's over, yet the crowd screams for more. Only now to understand why. Professor Gavin? Frankly, I'm relieved. This has been bothering me for 7 whole years, and I'm tired of the whole youthful angst scene. Now's our chance. Let's clean out the family closet, eh, Christoph? Clavier, you're spinning out of control. Calm yourself before you say something you'll regret. Spinning out of whose control? Mine? Or yours? Oh, that's good. Take a moment to consider everything you've built. Your reputation as a prosecutor, your fame with the masses. You could lose it all, Clavier. Paulo, do you see that? He's trying to press Prosecutor Gavin. Objection! Prosecutor Gavin, try to remember. What's really important to you? You amuse me, Air Forehead. I couldn't forget what's really important to me, even if I tried. In fact, I haven't. Not even once. 7 years ago. Finally, you just couldn't resist, could you? You're right. This is what? Presenting solid evidence? I request we put the current cross-examination on hold. Unless you'd like to call a new witness. State your name and occupation for the record. I'm familiar with the trial. I've watched the video several times. Did you find anything unnatural about it? Unnatural? Well, you did seem unusually well prepared. I mean, Mr. Wright had only just presented his evidence. The next moment you called in drew mission. It was almost as if... What? Funny, it didn't even occur to me to wonder. But now that I do, I see there's only one possible explanation. Almost as if from the very beginning, you knew Mr. Wright was going to present that evidence. Ah, correct. I knew that if I applied the usual pressure, Phoenix Wright would eventually come up with that forged diary page. Don't do this, Clavier. I knew because you told me, Christoph. What? What? I mean, how is that surprising? That's not surprising at all. It was the night before the trial. Clavier, Christoph, I was seeing you at the prosecutor's office the day before the trial. Ah, I won't be appearing in the trial, actually. Huh? Why not? I won't be facing off with you. I won't be facing off with you on your first trial, apparently. In exchange, I brought information. Information? The attorney who will be there in my place tomorrow is not to be trusted. Don't even give him the benefit of your respect. Listen. I want you to call in a special witness. Then. I wondered about it at the time. How did Christoph know so much? Professor Gavin. Christoph, we were supposed to face each other in that trial. A fair fight, brother to brother. I deserve that much. You let me borrow the victim's belongings? You showed me all your research on the case? Victim's belongings? Which should have included the Magnifi's diary. Wouldn't it? Mr. Gavin? My, Clavier, you disappoint me. You find trees, yet miss the forest. You're the one missing the forest, Mr. Gavin. You can't sweep this under the rug. Not anymore. Tell me what was going on behind that trial. Why not? I've achieved what I came here to do. I see no harm in a little reminiscing. Apollo, I think we're finally going to shine a light on the black belly of this thing, Trucy. We've done everything we could. I hope it's enough. 7 years ago, the day before the trial, I visited the detention center at the request of my client, Zach Gramery. 2 cards. 1 card. Showdown time. Enough. You lose, Gavin. Thanks for the work. Now go. To be honest, I don't know what his reasons were to this day. As far as I could tell, he dismissed me as his representation because I lost in a game of poker. I can come to no other conclusion. How are we doing on time? Oh, we should have run an ad already. Alright, I'm gonna pause for a second, go brush. I'll be right back, okay? Quick brush. We'll do 2 minutes. Is 2 minutes enough? I don't know, hopefully. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. 23 seconds to spare. But I didn't have time to play any RuneScape, so oh well. Alright, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, we're back. Daddy used to say something. If you want to know a man, you have to compete. Zach wasn't watching his points or the cards. He was watching the man behind the cards. Christoph Gavin. Yeah, I just had a fish. I couldn't believe it. Phoenix Wright, a second-rate attorney who relies on luck and bluffs. He dismissed me and went with that pitiful excuse for a man. He deserved to die for that error alone. Hold it. So the one who requested that forgery was... Oh, I'm not admitting to anything. My point is, these 2 men shamed me, and I cannot forgive that. Phoenix Wright and Zach Gramery both deserved what they got. So you asked Mr. Meacham to forge that evidence? So you could win? But then when you were dismissed as Zach Gramery's attorney, you used your forged evidence as a trap. You fed me information about the forgery you made. Then you gave your dirty evidence to him. You're free to imagine what you will. My point is that all I had imagined came to pass. Everything went perfectly. Ha. Ha ha ha. Incredible. If I wasn't laughing, I'd weep. Prosecutor Gavin? Perfectly. You're mad, Kristoff. Stop fooling yourself. What are you talking about, Clavier? Tell me, how did that trial end? Cancelled when the defendant vanished. I get it. So, Kristoff, you've been living in fear for 7 years? What? You were afraid your forgery would be revealed and your reputation trashed. You couldn't leave things to chance. So you watched everyone involved with the case for 7 years. You know, he always felt like he was being watched. That's what he said, every day, for 7 years. But I felt it too. Journalists should sure he's being watched, end quote. Don't you wonder why Zach Grammy got rubbed out after 7 years? After coming into contact with me? Well, wait just a minute. Zach Grammy was seen by this reporter? How is that possible? Was he alive after being gone for 7 years? Finally, I knew this moment was coming. I just didn't think we'd get here so fast. Zach Grammy gone missing for 7 years. Truce's father. What's wrong, Apollo? Go get him. Right. Leave it to me. Allow me to refresh the course memory. 6 months ago, Kristoff Gavin was charged with murdering a mysterious traveler. I remember him quite well. Shady Smith, was it? Poisoned at a Chinese restaurant. Tragic. That was a different case. The details don't really matter right now. What matters is that traveler was Zach Gramery. What is it, Apollo? Huh? Keep going. We'll talk about it later. Did she already know? Someone please explain this. Mr. Justice, can you explain this? It all started 7 years ago. The great magician Magnifique Gramery's death started it. Magnifique Gramery's death and his student, Zach Gramery's the suspect. Whoever defended Zach in court successfully would be famous beyond belief. Thinking that, Kristoff Gavin did the unthinkable. He forged evidence. Drew Misham. Actually, it was his daughter, Vera, who really did the work. You took precautions when you had that forgery made, didn't you, Mr. Gavin? Precautions? To keep people from talking, of course. These two know too much. Leave them alive and they'll be nothing but trouble. That's when you planned your poisoning of the forgers. Atropine. Applied to a commemorative stamp. But luck was on Mr. Misham's side. The bomb didn't go off. His daughter. She saved him by taking the stamp. I see. But that wasn't the only bomb he set up. The Ariadone nail polish. Of course. You noticed something when you requested that forgery. When Vera Misham is nervous, she has a bad habit. I did see to bite her nails. Ah, that nail polish. What's her good luck charm? She almost kidnapped once. Since then, she's been, well, you can see for herself. She refused to leave the house. That person gave me a good luck charm for when I absolutely had to go outside. It protects me. Yes, apparently she received something. A gift. She don't tell me what it was. It was from that client, the one who wanted that note made. It was his insurance. Insurance. As long as she lived quietly at home, there was no danger to her. What if she had to go outside? If she ran into any trouble, she'd become nervous. And the nail polish would do the rest. His time bomb sat there for 7 years. And then, they went off almost simultaneously. I mean, it's over. We're wrapping up. Like, there's no way. Stop being so calm and collected if you're finished. May I return to my cell now? I'm not accustomed to standing for such long periods of time. Mr. Gavin, have you heard a single thing we've said? Oh, I listened quite closely to your little tale. Quite an entertaining piece of fiction. What? Clavier, so you understand. We're back to the evidence. The lacking evidence. Nothing proves a link between him and the atropine that took Drew Mission's life.
Objection!
Well, at the restaurant, you killed Zach Gramery. Keep him from talking. I killed no man of that name. Read over the report again, if you like. Victim was a traveler by the name of Shady Smith, about whom we know little else. You can't seriously think I knew he was that particular fugitive. Okay, then why did you kill him? I'll plead my right to remain silent. This court did not convene to put me on trial. His name is Vera Misham, suspected in the murder of her father. My trial has been finished for 6 months now. Also, why does a murderer get such a cushy cell? Cushy cell. I fear we have strayed considerably from our purpose here. This court concurs with the witness. His defendant Vera Misham was on trial here. No, if you were doing so well, Paulo. As long as there is no evidence to support the accusation against him, this course of inquiry cannot find Vera Misham innocent. Your Honor, Phoenix Wright has spent 7 years collecting this evidence. You still don't get it, do you? Let's assume there was poison in nail polish. Who then was responsible for causing Vera Misham to bite her nails? Well, what? It wasn't me, I know that much. The one who brought that poison to her lips was you. What? What? That's actually a pretty good point, but not really. Evidence to everything. There's nothing more. I believe this discussion has reached its conclusion. Your Honor, Mr. Justice, you have performed admirably well for a novice attorney. I respect your partner, Phoenix Wright's determination as well. However, without direct proof, you have nothing. Isn't that right, Clavier? Unfortunately, yes, Christophe, you're right. That is, you would have been right, until now. What? Did the news not reach your desk in solitary? Thousands of nations around this courtroom today. This is a trial case for a new judicial system. That's right. I'd totally forgotten. The Jurist system. Jurist, you say. Current judicial system has been deemed too closed off from society. This new system attempts to inject the wisdom of common citizens into the law. Common citizens? Wisdom? Is this some kind of joke? What could we possibly gain by doing this? Entrusting our judicial system to a mindless, emotional mob of irrational mouth breathers? Yeah, that's gonna make him well loved by the jury. Common citizens have something called common sense. That may be the most absurd thing he's ever said. That's the most absurd thing he's ever said. Common sense is not restricted by the law. It's restricted by stupidity. Nonsense. There's only room for two in this court. Me and the law. Keep your riffraff out. Out, I say. What about all these people? They're not in the court, actually. They're watching everything by video camera. Everybody looks at the camera. Fourth wall, fourth wall. How can you allow this? Incidentally, the one who was responsible for making this happen was Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright? He goes to Icy Calm now. So, everything was leading to this, of course. Right. 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 Right! I don't know how to say HT. Would it be haha? No, that's laughing. I won't accept. I can't accept. This is no court. Law. The law is everything. Law is absolute. You let ignorant swine soil your courts? Christophe, it's over. Clavier. Law is absolute. You can't be serious. Well, what? Odd. I thought you spent your life looking for loopholes. Law isn't absolute. It's filled with contradictions. The law is the end product of many years of history, the fruit of human knowledge, like a gem polished to gleam through trials and errors. It's this fruit we receive and pass on and face in our time, and is always changing, growing. Nurturing it is our task as human beings. When did he get wise? He was so stupid 5 minutes ago. Except for you, Christophe. You aren't changing. You've stopped. You're not needed anymore. I couldn't think of anything to say. Maybe, because I still haven't seen enough. But someday, I'll know what law is. And I'll fight to change it if I have to. I see no need to further prolong this trial. This began as the trial of Vera Misham, accused of murdering her father. The painter drew Misham, However, several other incidents were reviewed, and we seem to have reached a conclusion. Before this court declares a verdict, I await your decision. Jurist of the court. For the death of Drew Misham, how do you find the defendant, Vera Misham? Alright, jury? Jury? How do you vote? Innocent or guilty? I turn to you now to consider this matter. Is it over? Oh, jury chamber, okay. This ends the trial for this case. Only the verdict remains to be decided. Defendant Vera Misham is currently in intensive care. The decision cannot be reached today. It may never be reached. Factors involved are simple. The defendant poisoned her father that night. If so, she is guilty. Or was there another reason for Mr. Misham's death? Another person poisoned him. Or if so, she's innocent. A panel has been provided for each of you to input your decisions. That's all. Please, wait. Yes, jurist number 6? There's something in the jurist handbook here. Persons involved in the case may not be jurists. That's correct. I've looked into all your dossiers. None of you were involved with the development of the case. The development of the case? I see. Does that answer your concern? It's time for your verdicts. Make your decision in the case against Vera Misham. After 7 years, the truth is ready to be heard. Judge wisely, judge well. So he handpicked the people? Wait, it's her. Wait, am I picking? Oh. Wait, what? So verdict was reached on October 9th. What? Wait. That's Thalassa? That's her. But her hair turned blue. Why did her hair turn blue? First verdict under the jury system. Innocent by unanimous decision. Record will show that when the verdict was announced, special witness Christoph Gavin laughed. A laugh louder than any ever heard before. Or since. The laugh echoed in the halls of justice, lingering for what seemed like hours. October 10th, 8:30 a.m., the morning after the trial. In intensive care ward, a true miracle occurred. Vera Misham opened her eyes. Why did they take her to the Hickfield Clinic? Vera, I'm so glad. Don't cry, Apollo. I'm happy too, and proud. You did well, Apollo. When I thought about what if Vera, Hey now, don't you start crying too. I'm sorry you had to see us like this. For Vera? Thank you so much, Apollo. Thank you. No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have pressed you like that. If I hadn't, you never would have bitten your nails. No, I was wrong. Staying locked inside like that, clinging to my good luck charm. Vera, when I opened my eyes and saw you, I finally understood. It's important to be a part of the world. See things with your own eyes. I feel called out. It looks like that poison had some effect after all. It killed off whatever was holding Vera back from life. I knew you'd pull through, Vera. I mean, that's what Apollo was fighting for the whole time. Your future. I won't forget it. Here, let me thank you. No, really, it's okay. Oh, that's cute. Oh, look, it's me. I love it. Thanks. Is that me? Should have captured your essence, Apollo. Well, I think so, at least. It's always nice or flattering to get pictures of yourself. reminds me. Do you know where the other lawyer is? I know I don't say it enough, but I do appreciate you guys with the AI art that you know you guys have been posting. It is very cute. I do like them. I do like them. Do you know where the other lawyer is? The other lawyer? Oh, you mean Daddy? Except he's not a lawyer anymore. It's my fault, isn't it? I'm sorry. Oh, no. That's not what I meant. No, it's okay. I'm through looking away from things I've done. Hope I can look him in the eyes again someday and apologize. I'm sure he'd be happy to hear that. He brought all those things for me when he came to visit earlier. You mean that stack of videos? Mr. Wright finished watching them all? You know, I knew my real daddy was alive. Huh? I was there 7 years ago, remember? I was the one who helped him vanish from the courtroom. You did what? How? I'm not telling. He promised me that day you went away. We may not meet again for some time, Trucy. But know this, I will be watching, and one day I shall return. You're the next Grammary, after all. Oh, Trucy. In the end, he couldn't keep that promise, could he? It's okay. Phoenix is my daddy now, even if you can't really play the piano. Daddy can't. Oh, and I've got you, too. Even if your voice is kind of loud sometimes. Glad I made your list. Hey, come think of it. Where is Daddy? The one who can't play. Do you know, Apollo? I think he said he had to meet someone. I wonder. Maybe it's a new mommy. Sigh. Teehee. Oh, Trucy. Yes, Vera? I was wondering. Could you show him to me once more? Sir Hat, was it? Oh, he's not been knighted yet. Here goes. Just an impersonation, Mr. Hat. Objection! Not loud enough. And I like Miss Magic underwear better, anyway. That's magic panties, Apollo. So your memory's returned? Mr. Wright, was this all part of your plan, too? I don't know what you're talking about. When I lost my memory, I was reborn as Lemuror. But you knew my true identity, did you not? That's why you chose me as one of your jurists. Oh, you're thinking into it too much. Besides, there's no guarantee that regaining your memory would make you happy. Of course it's a happy thing. For so long, I thought I was alone. But now I know I have children. 2 dear children. I'm so proud of them. This, too, I think, is thanks to you. Are you going to tell them? They do not know? Nope. They don't know their mother. They don't even know their siblings. I'll go to them when the time is right. Until then, Don't worry, I'll take care of them for you. They're very important to me, too. See what? A little annoying at times, but still. I have to keep an eye on her, at least. Because I'm the only one who knows how she really feels. On the inside. Oh, why did it get sad? Your bracelet. Yes? I've seen a lot of mysterious things these past 7 years. But your bracelets were the strangest of all. I remember meeting him half a year ago now in Christoph Gavin's office. And then I met you. 2 fates destined to intertwine, and I was there when they crossed. I'll never forget that. Such a small thing, that bullet, yet tore who I was away. Years ago, during a simple rehearsal. It was a miracle no one died. But I didn't survive that accident. That's why I left the troupe, my family. Now, my memory is returned. I'm myself once more. For the first time, I'm glad to be alive, Mr. Wright. Speaking of miracles, you reached from regaining consciousness this morning. I can only hope she's as glad as you are. It's a strange thing, fate. Sometimes life is taken. Sometimes life is spared. You know what I've been thinking? People don't die that easily, really. As long as they've got something worth living for. And that's pretty much the end of my story. For now, anyway. I still got a long way to go, and this power of mine, well, needs some work. But there's hope now. We lost it, but somehow we found it again. That's why people are smiling again. Hope. Yeah, I think I'll keep at this lawyer thing for a while. Oops, training time. Gotta go. Cords of steel. Here comes justice.
Objection!
Alright, can we skip? I'm glad you're staying with the agency, Apollo. Oh, never mind, we can't skip. It's like I found my long-lost big little brother. Oh, and don't you worry about Troop Grammary. Jurist is on the case. Now that I have this, thanks to Daddy. Juicy Grammary? Frankly, I got my doubts. But Hack Grammary? Now that'll pack them in. I do like the Mr. Hat thing. That's really cool. But that means she's carrying the wooden thing all around all the time. It's not every day you get a trial that rocks harder than one of our gigs, yeah? That's why it's over. The governors are breaking up. News caused a run on tissues at supermarkets nationwide. You're the real stars now. I look forward to our next jam session. Really? Well, it's finally over. You know, thinking about it, I've been a piano player longer than I was a lawyer. Now everything's sorted and I got time on my hands. Maybe I'll take some lessons. Or maybe I'll take the bar exam again. We're gonna make a beautiful collage. I think that should be a little bit higher because you can't see your face. So, I was standing around eating snack foods the other day, like you always do, and I got this crazy idea. What if they were golden? You could augment the crunch, or better yet, make them ding. And the power of science. Although the proofs might not be 100% safe. Looks like we got room for 3 more. Unless someone wants to start covering things up. It's unlikely event you're wanting Russian feast. Come to Borscht Bowl Club. The only thing colder than restaurant is borscht. Now, but a greater challenge is being required. Then come to the hideout. You know who to ask for. Where will I go? What do you mean? Besides bed? Oh, the thumb lady! So Kentucky pastries is getting back to the Eastern roots. Spread the culture and all. Yo, boss, culture time. I do like his apron. This is how we write root, capiche? But we're still about giving back to the people. Yo, boss, PR time. His eyes! And this is how we write people, alright? Wait, is he trying to teach us Japanese? Now that Waki's paying any attention. Ooh, kids. There's not a lot of room. I guess you got a little space up here. Maybe something up here in the corner. Boy, Chinese characters on cake was a fly idea like 3,000 years ago. Believe that. Man, you want to make it today? You gotta keep it real. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I made the OG cracker. For real. I know it doesn't look like no cracker to you, what? What do you want me to call it? The OG muffin? Maybe. Oh, this guy, I don't know where all this talk about food is coming from. You ask me, there's only one food, and that's noodles. Noodles forever. I got a new one, too. See, this time I just put a big chunk of salt in the bowl. Opportunity to tell the news about the salt. Salt forever. When I covered Phoenix's face. Oh, I forgot about this guy. My exceptionally inquisitive nature has won me unequivocal adoration in my department. You see, they used to call me Wesley Stinkler and Wesley Sticky Hands. But no longer. I have a new name, one that reflects my true academic nature. Wesley Sicko, reporting. Yes, curiosity is a sickness, and I'm the cure. Yep. After all this time, still struggling to get into the park, climb the fence. Do you think we could uncoordinate all? It's been like 3 months. Why can't we just, you know, let them in now? We still got what, 2 more cases to go? I don't know how to thank you for all you've done. I thought her hair was blue. Was her hair not blue before? Life returned to my life, and with it, joy. I may have lost years, but I've gained a treasure. 2 treasures, in fact. I think of them when I write my next song. I don't know if she's as pretty without the veil. Maybe I just got used to the veil. Oh, I don't like this guy. Brushel here, back on the beat with another interview. Hey, how do I feel about how things turned out? No scoop yet, but journalist confidence in mid-condition. End quote. Quote! He's in jail trying to interview the guy who's also in jail. I decided to keep painting. Originals only, of course. I suppose I'll have to see a bit of the world outside to find out what to paint. But I know there are good people out there now. I've met them. The door is open. The world is waiting. Thank you. I guess that's about it, isn't it? That's a cute picture. I really like it. His spikes are very prominent. We did it! Like a special bonus in music background settings. Alright, we did it! So that's it for Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I guess we'll continue that next week. Let's exit. Alright, Zelric, since you asked, I'll show you how to fish, okay? I'll show you how to fish real quick. We got a little bit of time. Hold on. Do I need to put up technical difficulties? Probably. Alright, pulling up this thing. Alright, loading up. The sound's probably not right because I probably had it muted. Alright, so what was I gonna do? I probably need to change the name of the stream, don't I? Alright. Alright, let's switch worlds. Wow, it looks empty. Is nobody playing right now? Alright, so I think I need to turn on stretch mode. I turn that on. I probably need to set the settings so there's audio. Alright, so I've been here. Hold on, let me see what I have. Oh, I need to get rid of this. Hey, hold on. This is a special place you can't get to yet. This is from a, you have to do a quest to get here. That's the quest I was working on doing. But basically, what you need is your small fishing net to go fishing. That's all you need, small fishing net. Take your small fishing net to, do you know where Drainer is? It's a small village. It's kind of in the middle, south of the barbarian village. Yeah, if you go right south of the bank, right on the right by the ocean, there's some trees there, and there's always people cutting those trees. You just click on the fish spot. You'll see a fish spot if you have your small net, and you just sit there. That's how you start fishing. And what I do is I throw the fish in the bank from that spot. You just throw them in the bank, and then when you get to like fishing level 30, you can switch spots. But you get level 30 there. No, you don't need a boat. You just walk. Can I look at the map? Can I go to the world map? It's right here. This place. You fish right here. Here's Draenor Village. Here's the bank. It's right here. So I just fish there and throw them in the bank. And then after you get to level 30, you have two options. You can go somewhere and cook. There's like some good cooking spots. Like you can just go like here and run to there, or you can go to here and go upstairs. And if you did this quest, you can go upstairs and use this cooking range here. But you really want to cook their fish on a stove to love your cooking. But after you do that, you need a fly fishing rod. Which there's probably one in the guild bank. Wait, am I still fishing? Yeah. What you do is you go to this place, and you fish here. You need feathers and a fly fishing rod. So you need a bunch of feathers. If you need to buy feathers, if you don't have any feathers, you can buy them over here in the fishing spot. The fishing shop right here in Port Sarim. But you fish right here. I usually fish right here and then run up to this bank and drop them here. You can also cook here. You can go here and cook here. But you have two doors right here to worry about, which is annoying. If you can find a spot with no doors and no stairs, it's even better. That's why I was doing it here, because you can go here to here. There's just one door to worry about. That's how you fish. And you literally just do it, and you know, the fishing spots do move occasionally. So, most likely you'll have to move. I think that this spot doesn't move as much as other places do. But hey, if you want to come here to fish, you need at least level 7 to fish here. But I got to 33 before I came here, because then you can catch all 3 types of fish here. But this spot's nice, because check this out. You fish here. Hold on, let me fill up my inventory. And you saw me, I filled up my inventory. What did it take, like 2 minutes? See, the fishing spot moved, so you have to move. Click on the other spot. But you don't need any bait with a small net. Right? My inventory's full, so then I come over here. And I cook them. I make sushi out of them. That's why I have this knife. So after I cook them, or prepare them, so I gotta prepare all the fish. See, I lost that one. Right now, prepare this type of fish. Let's see, I'm farming up a piece. There's a piece of a weapon that can come from fishing here. So I've been working on that. Alright, then I prepare the last type of fish. This is the hardest one. I usually go from easiest to hardest. You see, I'm getting cooking experience when I cook them successfully. Level up. I make blueberry specials, if I remember. So I prepare the fish. And then you take the fish over here and give them up. And then you get prayer experience. I like this spot. It's nice. Now, is it the best spot to level? Probably not. But I want that mace, so I've been trying to do it. So you offer up all the fish. And so I get 7 experience per fish for this type. And it's 10 for this type. So anyway, that's how you fish. But that's it for me for tonight. So thanks for watching, everyone. I'm actually gonna keep playing, but that's it. Hope you all have a good night and a great day tomorrow. No stream tomorrow as usual. But we'll be back on Friday. Oh yeah, because I don't have to work on. There's no weekend work, so Friday is back on the table. I won't be late. All my projects got canceled this week. Oh, you're very welcome, Tate. Good to see you. Hopefully things are going better for you. Akbam. But yeah, so we'll be back on Friday with our normal Final Fantasy stream. And remember, I want to remind everyone, streams next week will be a little bit different because I will probably start a little bit earlier on weekdays. And on weekdays. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, we'll start a little bit earlier. So maybe we'll make some more progress in Apollo Justice and Final Fantasy. So hope to see you guys here on next week. And this week, I guess, on Friday. So yeah, good night, everyone. Sleep well, have good dreams, and thank you all very much for joining me. So, and I hope you continue to have good sleep. I've been sleeping. I slept so good last night. Oh, it's amazing. But yeah, so good night, everyone. Fox out. Night night. I'm gonna play some more RuneScape.